Promo. Walang promo ngayon. Sino man? Hi guys, welcome to the stream. This is the card review by ExcelSor Page. Yung promo sa ano pa yan? Tagal pa yan. Sa April 6 pa yan. We're gonna have a game show. Mag-aaral kayo ng Ashes of Outland. No? So, sino man ang manalo doon, alam na. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Check ko lang kung maayos yung ating audio, no? Sa live tayo, diba? Yan. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are here for the card review. I'm ExcelSor PH. Welcome to the stream. Maki Maps, no? May promo tayo. Tama. Tama, may promo tayo. So, again, I have here our special guests. Yan po, si, Zarrkal. Yan. Zarrkal, introduce yourself, no?
Hi, I'm Zarrkal. I'm a long-time Hearthstone player. I'm also part of the HSPH Alamat series, wherein we're doing tournaments, local tournaments, for the purposes of enhancing the local players' competition But unfortunately, with the ongoing quarantine, we had to put that on hold. But watch out, we'll be doing something pretty soon.
Yan, okay. So, what expansion have you started playing, no, Zarkal? Most of the
I
questions talaga yung talaga tatanong namin. Anong expansion ka nag-start?
actually nag-start na from the very beginning. So
Beta.
I didn't start with beta. I
Oh,
started with the release from classic, but I
classic.
think I stopped for one expansion, but then I got back to it.
Mm.
Hearthstone has been there ever since.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Oy, I'm following daw sabi pero actually hindi. So, are you a big fan of CCGs before then, or talagang is this your entry level CCG?
Oh, I started way back when I was in high school or even probably grade school with Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, yeah.
Yeah, that was always been the starting CCG for me.
What
We
is
used to
what
run
is your
sandboxes pa nga eh.
what expansion did you start for MTG?
Second ed.
Ako
ganun, ganun nakatagal.
parang second ed din ako tapos to Mirage, 'di ba, after nun?
Yeah, Mirage was after. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yun. Doon din ako nag-start. So, that's the time I also started. No? Ay nga pala, international stream nga pala tayo. Anyway, so we're gonna, so that's the time I started also. I remember the worms, building worms decks. So, afterwards, Yu-Gi-Oh! If you remember, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, but I did get into that.
Mm.
Actually, the next TCG that I got into was actually the Warcraft trading card game.
Oh, yeah. The real
Yeah.
one, some people already are posting pics that some of the art was related to the ones in the
Yes.
Hearthstone, no?
Yes, that's
Of
correct. That's
ship.
correct.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense because that's their own art as well. So so thank you to we have just a random visitor. Thank you for following. Sorry, it wasn't working a while ago. Yeah, but it worked here. This dude. So okay, so we're gonna do a card review right now. We're gonna start. I'm gonna put one more camera source again for the points so that you guys can see how many points that you're going to put. But wait a bit. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start with the font of power. Okay, font of power. Ready na ba? Ready ka na ba? Ano? Are you ready, Zarkal?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, but
very ready.
before we start, the mechanics goes like this, no? So what you have to do is rate it according to the score of 5 being meta changing, 1 being meh, meh being not you're not gonna be using it anytime soon, no? So again, 5 to meh, and if you have any other comments regarding the card or where you can use it, that would be also a good addition to your comments as well, Zarkal.
Yeah,
And
sure.
also for the
Oh,
other players or other viewers, also you can also give your comments as well if you want. And of course, we'd appreciate it. We're going to be reading as well your comments and putting it into our discussion. So feel free to include your comments. Okay, so you can go now, Zarkal. You start with the font of power. What do you think about it, man?
yeah. Okay, so for the font power, I would definitely give it a solid 3. It could be a 4 depending if the no minion mage deck list would actually be top tier.
So it's solid 3. So what again? What would you? What deck would you use it in?
Oh, that's going to be the no minion mage deck. I've seen a couple of them being played during the advanced play with the streamers, and it's been actually doing really well.
Okay, so no minion mage deck. Okay, so that's
Yes.
nice. Anyway, looking at the card right now, I'm looking at it. Discover mage minion if your deck has no minions, keep all 3. Yeah, it would work. I mean, some of the conditions before have used this, and if you have enough, how do you say this? If you have enough spells in the mage deck, especially since a lot of cards are going to be removed, um, I'm seeing there's not going to be a lot of cards that will be in your deck that will be usable from this current year. So
Yes.
what do you think will be the, how do you say this? What would be the best card that would be the best? Sorry, the best spells that would be not be included in this spell specific deck.
The best spells not to be included. Is that
Yes,
correct? Yeah.
yes,
Oh, that's difficult. Because you have to weigh in that if you're not using any kind of minions in your deck, then you'd be doing a sort of control
yeah,
deck. Then that means everything from the freeze spells to the AoE spells has to be in there. But most likely, I would say the cheaper one damage AoE spells would be cut definitely in this no minion mage deck.
yeah. I agree as well. That would be also. It would take us so much. I mean, around. I think we're going to lose around 400 cards. So 400 cards, but some of them would spell. No, a lot of cards are going to be removed. So I'm gonna have to review on that for future casting events. But
Yeah,
looking at
it's
this,
gonna take a while.
this is going to be a probably a three, solid three, because it only works in one deck,
Yeah.
right? So and it would not work in a singleton deck. I tell you, right?
Oh, definitely.
Not enough cards. But um, let's say if you put it in a singleton deck and you know that there are no minions in your deck anymore, then this could work, right?
Yeah, I think that would be great if you discover it on a situational basis
That's right.
from another spell, but not necessarily that you would put it in your singleton deck. So
Yeah.
that one I would highly discourage.
Okay. So let's move on to the next card. So that's the three for us, both. Okay. Let's move on to the next card. This is the Imprisoned Observer. It's a mage card. It's a demon, dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. What do you think about this, man?
All right, so you mentioned singleton deck, and I think this one would be perfect for it, considering that a Highlander singleton deck for mages is kind of a bit slow. So playing this on turn 3 to be able to clear any small minions at turn 5 would be great. So this one could be plugged in, but I would say it's still a solid 2 for me.
Um, hmm. For me, I think this would be a good card for me instead of Doomsayer. What do you think?
Um, Actually, Doomsayer is for your first 3 turns,
Yeah.
whereas this one would be on
Turn
your
five.
fifth turn.
Yeah, turn
Yeah,
5, right?
so
Would
that means
you
there'll be
use
heavier
this?
minions on board. So that's the drawback for that. So it could work, but then we'll have to wait for the meta to define for it to be actually worthwhile.
Okay. So, my score would for this would be still be a 3. I would this would be a good card to include in your deck for me, for a singleton deck. For you, it's what's your score?
I said 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. So 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next card. Incanter's Flow. Okay. Reduce the cost of spells in your deck by 1. Oh. Okay. What do you think about this, man?
This is a definitely 4. It's a big 4 for me.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. This
This
is a
one could
delicious
be,
deck. This is a delicious card, man. Because yeah. Oh, that's a.
and it
It's
works everywhere.
yeah. It works everywhere.
Whatever deck you're using.
This is a 5 for me, man. I mean, yeah. This is a dirty, dirty card. It's a 5 because yeah, you would likely include this. Imagine you have one cost cards that would cost 0. So it's like it's basically it's Stargazer. It's Pocket Galaxy for spells,
Yeah.
but but not specifically for making them one cost, but discounting them by 1.
Yes.
So it's like Emperor Tower Sun, but for decks and spells.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a 5 for me. I would include this in every deck. It would be like, oh no, he used it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, Netherwind Portal. It's a mage deck again. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a random 4-cost minion.
All right. So this one would be a 4 again for me, because who wouldn't want to have a free 4 cost minion after playing a spell from by your opponent? So this can actually be a bit stronger in the no minion mage deck.
Mm. Yeah, I think yeah, it would be included in the no minion mage deck because you're right. It's like you have no minions, then this would be included in the minions that this would give you a minion instead of for your own
Generating.
for your own spell. So it's like a minion generator, as you said. So yeah, what's your score for this one?
This one's a 4.
4. Okay, so let me check. I would give this 2. Yeah, it's 2 to 3, probably a 2 for me. Yeah, it's still a 2. Um, it's very conditional. I mean, it's no counter spell. I would rather put the counter spell than put this one down. So it's a 2 for me. Okay, let's go. Next card. Star Scryer. Death Rattle, draw a spell. 2 cost 3/1. Huh. Uh-huh.
Uh,
What do you think about this?
I think this is just a 2 card for me. Because the stats aren't that great,
Yeah.
and it's conditional to being a death rattle. But I'm looking at it in the other archetypes that mages usually use. This could be probably okay for singleton decks, but then maybe you'd want to plug something other than Stars Crier. So it's a 2.
Is it 2? Yeah. Huh. Uh is will the 1/1 elemental for missiles will it be removed?
1
Did
1 elemental for missiles.
arcane
So
missile.
arcane missiles, no, that's a basic, or I think a classic
No.
card.
The 1/1 elemental that gives you arcane missile with death rattle. So I'm not sure if that's
Ah,
I'm going to remove, but I would rather pick that one instead of this one
yes.
because this
Yeah,
is
that'll be
vulnerable.
faster.
It's vulnerable to ping 1/1. 3/1 doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Draw a spell. It will not, I would not put it at 2, but I would not put it at 1. I can put it at 2. So yeah, I think this would be a good addition because it's a cycle, right?
Yeah.
So basically, if you know which spells you have, you would draw the spells that you need. So it's like Blood Mage Thanos -1, -1 effect. So I'm all for any deck, any card that has cycle, since the Acolyte of Pain has already been removed.
Yeah.
So, but still a 2.
Yeah.
It's big in terms of if you put it at the 3/2, Death Rattle discover a spell. It would not be a power creep, right?
It's I think it would be more balanced
Yeah,
as 3-2 in
yeah,
terms of being versatility. Yeah.
yeah. It would be like at the same level as Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Correct.
Right, yeah, because it's still 3/2. It has only one ability, so yeah, it's still good. So next, Aldor Attendant. Okay, say reduce the cost of your Librams. Librams. What's a Libram? Man.
A Libram is actually one of those new Paladin spells.
Okay.
Uh,
So there are new spells for Paladin for Ashes of Outland. Hello. I think you froze, man. You froze.
I did.
Okay, there you go. What are
Alright, yeah.
Librams again? Librams?
Librams are Paladin spells, Paladin specific spells.
Okay.
So by actually having Aldor Attendant and having 2 of them in your deck would reduce it by 2 at the very least. And then I believe there's another Paladin card that reduces it additionally by 1. So you can actually reduce all your Librams by 4. If I remember
Ooh.
correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So this
so
one would be a 4 for me,
yeah,
considering if you're gonna go for Libram decks.
yeah. Considering what you said that regarding the the Librams, I think this is good because that would be Libram specific, right?
Yeah.
So if you make that kind of specific deck, that would be good as well. Yeah, that's right. I would give this a 4 as well. Okay. Hello. Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. So next, let's move on to the next card. Aldor
Alright.
Fruit Seeker. Reduce the cost of your Librams by 2. So this is like basically from by 1 to by 2.
Yeah. So I said corrected. So you can actually reduce your Librams by a total of 6 for the rest of the game. If you played,
So
if you
yeah.
played both copies of the Truth Seeker and the Attendant.
So this would be around if you just that's a big discount, right?
That's a big discount.
Discount.
Yes,
So
yes. Especially if you see the one of the higher cost Librams. I don't want to get ahead of us, but basically it says that you heal by 8, and then you summon a minion with, I think, Divine Shield and Taunt.
oh my gosh.
So just imagine you get that at -6, so you'll get it at the cost of 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing as well because considering that this is permanent, right? And
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be in your
Only in your
hand
hand.
or in your deck. So mostly
Yes,
it's within the whole game. Oh.
that's correct. So
Hmm.
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. So it's a 4 for me. I would like to see more. I mean, it's deck specific. So yeah, 4. It's not a 5
Yes.
because it's not like what you include. A 5 is for me. It's like something that you include in every deck, right? I mean,
Yes.
yeah. I mean,
I agree. It's a deck specific, as you mentioned,
mm,
and considering that it is a 5 cost with a huge body of 4 attack and 6 health as a
yeah,
taunt
yeah.
with that reduction, perfect 4, definitely.
Yes, it's a 4. Yeah. So let's move on to the next card. Okay, next card would be the Hand of Adal. Give a minion +2/+2. Draw a card. 2 cost. Paladin card. What do you think about this, man?
This is actually a great 2 cost card in terms of tempo. Not only are you giving your 1 cost an additional +2/+2, you're also cycling through with the cost of 2. So this is a strong 4 for me as well. And I'm really excited with the Paladin cards that are being showcased right now.
So that would be a 4 for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, 4. Wait, I'm gonna test something here. Are you checking the stream, man?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Look, I'm okay. Okay, got it. 4. I'm gonna put the 4 and watch something on below you change. 4. Nice. That's an additional feature that we added here. Yeah, it was. And again, thank you again to Razer
There.
for sending this over. This is a toy. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna remove those because if you write ExcelSor, it's gonna spell out ExcelSor. EX. Very slowly,
That's pretty cool though.
right? Okay, let's move on to the next card. The Imprisoned Sungill. Dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, summon 2/1/1 more. Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, so I'm a fan of the how do you call this? The Murloc Paladin.
Hmm.
Yeah. This is a nice addition. I like this. Yeah. Why not? Because it won't be removed, right?
Yeah.
This is 2/1/1 Murlocs aside from your own, right? So this is going to be 2/1/1 beside him.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, man. I like this a lot because I have used the Prismatic Lens Murloc Paladin before, but I'm not sure if Prismatic Lens is still going to be there. So
I think that's gonna rotate out.
it's
Right?
gonna be rotated out. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be harder to make that
Correct.
happen. 4.
So this is a 4 for you. Okay.
4.
For the Imprisoned Sungill, on its own, I would say it's a 2. But I think with the other supplemental cards that the Murloc package would have, this could actually become a 3 for me. So it all depends on the deck composition. So another way that this could be generated as to a 3 for me is that Paladin Secret. Oh
Mm.
wait, it was no Paladin Quest, where you summon 5 minions and
Yeah.
then give everyone +1/+1.
Yeah.
So imagine you play that on your second, and then another minion, and then on your third.
Yeah.
This procs as well as another minion, you're actually having a board of multiple Murlocs with
Yeah.
that are buffed by +1/+1. So that one would actually make it 3 for me.
Yeah, I think it's it's a 4 for me because I like Murloc. So so yeah. So it's a 2 or 3 for you.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next card. Lady Lia, there you go. Lady Liadrin. Add a copy of each spell you cast on friendly cast characters this game to your hand. So, add a copy of each spell on your friendly characters. So this would work well with the previous card, Hand of Adal, Blessing of
Yes.
Kings. I mean, I remember that card, Steed. If you remember the Steed,
Yes, yes. It's
right?
+2/+6. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
That also remembered. If you remember that specific card, that I think it was not Liadrin, right? Was it Liadrin?
Ah,
The that
Might.
the I mean some put all the buffs into this 1/1, right? That you use this game.
So,
I think it was Liadrin. Somebody correct
yeah.
us. Correct us if we are wrong. But there
I'm
was.
actually opening up my client just to double check that.
But I know there was a like there was a. Okay, we're back. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to. How about I'm gonna have to go back to your call. Is it? Yeah, it's okay now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for that, guys. A lot of people ever. Yeah, I think it's the camera. It's the internet. It's fluctuating. We've been hit, guys. We've been hit by DDoS. Anyway, so lady, it was Linessa Sansoro, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nessa. I remember Linessa, right? It was also a 7 cost, right? Yeah. So yeah. So right now, Lady Liadrin is actually a good card. Looking back at it, it's like the frog, Kragwa the frog.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
I can't recall the name, but
It's
I
like
know
it's
what
like
you're talking about.
it's like Kragwa, man.
Kragwa, there you go. Yeah, Kragwa.
Yeah, right. So um ooh, and yeah, if you were using buffs in this scenario, that would be very useful for you as well. So yeah, how about you? What's your score for this one, Zarrkal?
Although the effect is pretty okay and the body is subpar for its cost, it's actually one of the weaker legendary cards that came out for Ashes of Outland for me. So I'm gonna give it a 2.
I would give it a 3, just because I like these types of cards that would give you buff. Um, yeah, just a 3. Because imagine the other buffs that you have. If you're running out of gas, this will basically be your savior, right? I think we're gonna have the one with the lifesteal surviving, right?
Yes.
Yeah, lifesteal buff, Blessing of Kings, of course. Yeah, sure. This would be nice. So let's move on to the next card. Sorry for the interruption. Libram of This is a Libram. Okay.
Yeah, this is a Libram. So this is actually the card that I was mentioning a while ago that would heal you for 8 and summon an 8/8 Guardian with Taunt and Divine Shield.
Okay. So the whole Libram mechanic is actually broken. I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
Okay. This
So
is
imagine
this is
that 9 cost.
remember
actually-
remember the 8 cost blessing that draws you 3 cards.
Yes.
Also remember the 6 cost Oasis, hidden Oasis for Druid.
Druids. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one is
So they
stronger,
kind
of
of
course.
combine it. Yeah. So it's like a lay on hands
Yeah,
with
lay on
the
hands.
hidden oasis, as you mentioned, for paladins that can actually be reduced to, I believe, three. If you played all four cards, that would
Yeah.
be the two copies of each.
So I'm now seeing this as a potential problem. Okay. Not necessarily a potential problem, a potential solution by Blizzard for not giving Paladin a Galakron. So we're seeing
Yeah.
Galakron mechanics right now. Okay, discount or it's like invoking by discounting a Libram and then
Mm-hmm.
using them later as well. But this one you'll be yeah same mechanics. It's also the same mechanics, and also I think it's potentially the discounts are very very good. You have like
Yep.
2211. That's going to be six, as you said, right? Right, two two one
Yes.
one. Okay, I like it. This is
So
it's four still. Yeah,
yep,
it's
it's
four
also a
because
four for me.
considering wait, do the Librams that are gotten from Lady Liadrin become discounted once you remove them? Once you get them.
Well, if I'm not quite so sure, if let's say you play the Libram of Hope on a minion, then yes. But then I
Mm.
think it would not be discounted anymore, considering that it wasn't part of the deck
The battle
when
cry.
you played it. Yeah,
That's a battle cry.
correct.
Wait. This game. This game. It's a permanent effect. Hello.
So I'm not quite so sure because if I remember the mechanics of Valkyrie, the card has to be existing in the deck or in the game for it to be reduced.
But it's
But
in.
if you generated it before after the battle cry, I'm not quite so sure. So that's something we definitely have to play test. Let's
Yeah.
actually do something like that once it comes out.
Yeah. But the what do you call this? The from my previous experience regarding this, I think since it's a permanent effect for this game, all the other cards, even discovered cards, will be once they're discovered, they're going to be instantly discounted. Like, for example, like the Crystal Core for Rogue, also like for the tree, the Treant deck, token Druid deck. I forgot the name of that. I'm not sure, but we have to test it, of course,
Yeah,
to make sure, because otherwise, when you use this becomes of better value, you would get a three cost Libram of Hope potentially after using that card if you use it on a minion, right?
agree. On a turn 10, if you actually play um, Lady Leandrin, and then you actually get a discounted again, which
Yeah,
is at three costs, you can
yeah,
actually play it on the same turn. So that's actually pretty broken.
yeah. That's right. We will have a 4/6. You have an 8/8 with taunt and divine shield. Oof.
And a full hand of spells that you played
Yeah,
previously. Yeah,
full hand.
that's pretty broken.
And also imagine other more like cheaper Librams. I'm not sure. Like this one, equip a 1/4 weapon, right?
But this one has to be will not be included
Oh yeah.
when you
Yeah.
play Lady Leandrin.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
That's right. But it can be still be discounted to zero, right?
Yes, that's how broken it can be.
So this is like their answer for equality, for not doing equality justice, because they nerfed it to four. Maybe this is it, right? What do you think?
Yes,
Yeah, it's like
I agree. It's one way to actually buff the Paladin deck style, since they increased equality's cost. Uh, Libram of Justice, although it starts off at six, can potentially become zero, which gives you also a weapon, a 1/4 weapon to be able to clear. So this is actually one of the great tools Paladins have with Ashes of Outland and
Yeah.
actually trying to clear boards, both with their minions as well as with the weapon on hand. So for this, I would say with the new Libram discounts, this is a 4 for me as well.
So yeah, yeah, I think it's a 4. Just because if I want to go for the Libram, I think a lot of people are going to go Libram on the first week. Then we're going to see if it's going to stabilize and be a Libram meta. We'll see. But I'm still there. This is a fearless forecast. I'm still going for Rogue.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Rogue is
Rogue.
going. Yeah,
Rogue is still there.
Rogue is going to be broken. You know why? Because
Yep.
the whole Rogue Galakron deck is already broken. It's not gonna go away, and then you add more good cards to that Rogue Galakron deck. That will make it unstoppable. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And the way I see it, with the rotation, Galakron Rogue is actually not losing much.
yeah, it's not
So
losing much. Me too. I've seen it, man. The Galakron, just having the Galakron is actually a good uh, deck. Just having the Galakron package and adding certain cards, tweaks to it to make it stronger. Yeah. But we digress. Let's move on to Libram of Wisdom or Libram of Wisdom. I'm pronouncing it as Libram because I remembered Vibram, the shoes.
yeah,
So or Vibram, not sure.
I think it's Libram.
Yeah,
I think it's pronounced as Libram.
it sounds right, right? It sounds
Yeah, it sounds right.
sounds better with as Libram, but not Libram. Anyway, because if you say it as Libram, it's like library, Libram. Yeah. Give a minion +1/+1 and Death Rattle. Add a Libram of Wisdom spell to your hand.
All right. So this Libram of Wisdom is probably one of the most underwhelming Librams that there is, but it goes hand in hand with the previous legendary card. I think that would be Lady Liadrin. So this actually can be pretty good.
Yeah.
But as is, I would have to say this is a 2 for me.
It's a 2. Give a minion
Yeah, because
+1/+1 and Death Rattle. Add the Libram.
yeah, because I still would slot the +2/+2 draw card spell than this one.
I have a question. Is the Immortal Prelate going to rotate out?
I'm sorry?
Immortal Prelate.
Immortal Prelate. Give me a. I'll check it out. Immortal Prelate. Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, it rotates out. It's part of the Rastakan's Rumble card set, so we're gonna be losing that one.
Okay, so it's not. Yeah, I was thinking if it's still alive or it's still in the in the whole rotation or in the whole year. Yeah, it's gonna be broken because it's just going to come back stronger than before.
Correct. You can spam actually on the Immortal Prelate as much as you can.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's move on to the next game. Next round. Next round of cards, and that's going to be McGurgle. So Divine Shield, shuffle McGurgle Prime into your deck. What's the McGurgle Prime? Let's look at it. Divine Shield. Can you see it, guys? Okay. Divine Shield. Summon 4 random Murlocs. Give them Divine. Oh, ho, ho, nice. Love it. Okay. But will the plague wait, will the what's that card for Murlocs? Summoning 7 Murlocs. Forgot the
Alright,
card. Yeah, but
let me check.
will I'm not sure if that's going to be rotated out because
Tip the Scales.
if Tip the
Nope,
Scales it's not.
It's not. It's a Saviors of Uldum card, so it's actually gonna be in the standard for this rotation.
It's gonna be safe to put to use Tip the Scales if you don't have the Murgurgle Prime in your deck. Because if it is, oh no, that would be a waste of value. Murgurgle.
But if you look at it, it's actually one of the best way for you to proc the Murgurgle
Yeah,
rattle. By playing Tip the Scales, having
Yeah.
it summoned for free,
yeah.
and then it shuffles back, so it can work.
Yeah, I would still put tip the scales. Yeah, I would still play it, but I would have to adjust it because there would be no cards to get me with a discounted value.
Yeah, unfortunately, prismatic lens will be rotating out, so the discount on the tip to scales would actually be gone. So it'll take longer for you to actually play it on turn 8.
So no discounts, right? No discount. No
No,
discounts.
no more discounts.
It's not a Libram, so yeah.
Yeah,
I would give this still a three or four. Yeah,
yeah,
because
same.
three because it's vulnerable to a tip the scales if you already activated the prime or put the prime in the deck or shuffled it into the deck. Four if it's not yet there. So yeah, 3 to 4.
Yeah, I would actually give it a 3 as well. I can't see the Murloc package working right now, but of course, maybe in the next cards or probably in next expansion, it could actually become stronger. So currently, it's still a 3 for me.
So let's move on to the next card. Underlight Angling Rod. After your hero attacks, add a oh, Murloc package again. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it works. Yeah. What do you think about this? I think you should give your comments first, Zarrkal.
Okay, so for the Underlight Angling Rod, this is a good 4 for me because not only do you have a weapon to be able to clear boards or to even go face if you want to, it actually adds additional Murloc to your hand, which gives you more staying power in the game. And if I remember correctly, when it comes to Murlocs, you have the tendency to deplete your hand size pretty quickly, and this would actually help you fill it.
That's right. That's right. So, let's move on to the next
Oh,
next
so
card.
what
Ah,
card
wait,
would
wait,
you
wait.
rate it?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
wait. What's your score? My score for this is 3, just because it's a weapon. I would rather put my sword of justice here rather
Sword
than
of
this one.
Justice.
Yeah, I would rather put a sword of justice instead of this one because it's been working for me. Sword of justice, and then put down like the 3/2 death rattle, draw 2 Murlocs, the 5 Dragonfin, summon 2. Yeah, so imagine that. Sword of justice always works for me. Instead of this one, I would give this a 3.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, let's move on to the next card. So shout out to, I think Kara is asking us to restream. I'm trying to see if it can work. We're probably going to have to restream after a short break, maybe later. But right now, still not yet, right? Okay, so okay, let's go. Let's move on to the next card. Apotheosis. Give a minion +2/+3 and lifesteal 3 cost. So this is another card from Priest. I mean, I think we already had this in the previous expansions. It looks familiar, or the skill or the whole description sounds familiar. What do you think, Zarkal?
So it's actually a pretty decent card. Good for tempo. Giving a minion +2/+3 is huge, and adding life seal to it is actually makes it way better as well. But my only concern here is that when it comes to priests, how often are you able to actually play a card and not get cleared?
Hmm.
And putting another spell into your deck would actually minimize or take out one more slot for another minion. So this is a good 3 for me. It'll depend again on what kind of archetype the meta would generate, but this is actually a really good buff card for me.
What's your score for it, man?
This would be 3.
3. I would give this a 2. I mean, buffs for the for priest cards are not necessarily its strength. I think it's more control for priest for me as of now, as I'm not seeing the other cards yet. So yeah, one BKRNC said Arena Pog. Yeah, of course, Arena Pog. right?
That's actually really good for arena
Yeah,
too.
it's really good for arena. I'm really yeah, sure. It would ruin the other cards. Imagine putting down a 2, then having 3 on the turn 3 you have a discounted Blessing of Kings with lifesteal. So right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think yeah, it's a 2 for me. On standard. Arena, it's gonna be a 5. Okay, let's put 2 if you guys want to see 2. Okay, next. Okay, Dragon Maw Overseer. At the end of your turn, give another friendly +2/+2. Again, arena card. What do you think, Zarrkal?
Well, if we're gonna be comparing the previous card, Apotheosis, over this one, I would definitely slot Dragon Maw Overseer over Apotheosis. Because it gives another friendly minion +2/+2 at the end of the turn, so that's an automatic buff once you end your turn after you play it, and it gives you a body of 2 and 2. Now, I think this becomes more of like a tempo priest style, so we have yet to see if it's gonna work. For this, I would say it's a 2.
2. Yeah, I think it's a 2 again because, again, I'm not looking into a minion priest nowadays. I'm looking just to resurrect them. Resurrect the Albatross. Albatross will still survive, right?
Yep, Albatross is gonna be still in standard, so we
Yep.
can actually see a lot of that happening if singleton decks.
Yeah, if they thrive, right? If you see a lot of Singleton Highlander decks, yeah, Albatross is going to be. So it's still a 2 for me. I can see this working with other cards, but not necessarily for the current archetype of priest, which is more control. So 2. Let's put this 2. There you go. So let's look at the next card. Dragon Maw Sentinel. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and lifesteal.
Alright.
I remember there was a card like this. If you're
Yeah.
holding two minions, gain +1 attack and taunt.
That would actually be Wormrest Agent. I'm looking at it right now, and
Yeah.
it's a battle cry for holding a dragon. You gain +1 attack and taunt.
Taunt, yeah.
So
Yeah, one
it's
attack and taunt.
exactly the
Yeah.
same stats,
Yeah.
exactly the same cost.
Yeah.
The only difference, of course, is just the taunt and lifesteal. So this is actually a really good card for a tempo dragon priest deck to be played on turn 2.
So imagine if I would not put this at tempo, just at tempo. I would put this in the singleton deck for
In a
priest.
singleton deck.
Yeah, I've seen the singleton priest deck work pre-expansion. Considering that there's a new card that was added for the priest, the classic cards, right? The destroy all. Why is there an Enrico on top?
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
see it
yeah.
actually working on a singleton deck centered around dragons because
Yeah.
we have a lot of great dragons out there right now. So you have the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, you have the dragon for the priest, which I think is it called Dragon Maw? Oh, wait, Murazon. Sorry,
Murazon.
Infinite. Yeah. So definitely could work on a singleton deck.
Yeah, it would
So
work.
this one, I
What's
would
your
say
score?
it's a 4.
Yeah, I think it's a 4 too. Oh, yeah, 4. It's most likely it's bordering on 5, but it's not too strong. It's not necessarily what you call life changing. It's like a 4 out of 5. Okay. Okay, next. Let's move on to the next card. Oh wait, we have a question here. Na HOF na ba ang inner fire o double HP lang? I think it was Divine Spirit, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only Divine Spirit that
Yeah.
was Hall of Fame. So
Yeah.
Inner Fire was still retained.
Yeah, it's still retained. Yeah, so if you have any minion buffers like the High Priest what's the priest card? The 4/7? 2/7? Yeah, that 2/7. If you have the 2/7, you can still go with the rush with Inner Fire for 7/7 damage with just one boar. But not the whole OTK thing. That's not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah.
So going back to the cards, we have the Imprisoned Homunculus. That's a priest, dormant for 2 turns, taunt. Turn 3 taunt.
So this is actually a pretty good card because of the cost, the body, and being a taunt. Of course, the drawback here is it's dormant for 2 turns. So if I'm looking at the other priest cards, considering that priest lost a lot of good 1-cost cards in the form of what was that? Torture Cleric. This is actually a good a switch or a replacement for Northshire Cleric. But I would still say it's a 2 because of the dormant effect.
I think this is a 3. Again, I'm not a fan of minions for priest because they're already working minions that are good for priest. So, what do you think? I think it's still 2. 3. It's still 3.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to slot this in the usual archetypes that we have, but the meta is going to be fresh. If a new priest archetype comes up, I'm pretty sure this is going to be included.
Okay. So let's.
That is not res priest.
Yeah, that's not res. Buff zoo priest seems weird. I mean, I've seen it in previous expansions. Buff zoo priest was the I think it was 2 expansions ago. They did a card. I did a card review that almost seemed like a buff zoo priest expansion, or that was last year, and it didn't work. It didn't catch on. So it's not gonna work, man. Not this time. Priest is mostly control. So
yeah, priest is in a weird stage right now. They're still trying to find their identity, considering that they lost a lot of their resurrect toolkits.
Yeah,
as well as the Empire toolkits.
Yeah, they remove a lots and lots of really useful cards for priest. So yeah, really bad. Anyway, so nandito ako, sabi. Kanta naman.
Hi,
Enli, nandito ako. Nag-host sa inyo. Yan. Nag-host siya ng hina-host niya yung Twitch TV Twitch natin. So what's your score? I think it's a 3 for me. How about you?
That I think I place it as a 2.
2.
Because of the dormancy. Yeah.
So 2 sa'yo. Ayan, 2. Ba't di lumabas yung 2 Ayan, 2. Ayan, 2. Next, Psyche Split. Give a minion +1/+2. Summon a copy of it. I remember we have a current existing card. Malakas yung nagpapiano. May nagpapiano ba?
Yeah, meron ba? I don't hear a piano.
Rinig mo ba yung sarili mo, Zarrkal? Check mo nga yung stream. La 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 la.
Piano ba?
Malino naman, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi. May nagpapiano sa side niya. Yun. Multo yun, multo. Anyways, we have a card that, di ba, I think it was a Zarrkal card. Di ba? Make a 5/5 copy of it, of a card. Di ba?
Yeah.
But this one's better. This is basically a power creep. Di ba? Power creep siya kasi, di ba, I think we already have a 5/5. I mean, summon a 5/5 copy of that card.
Yeah. If you're using the buff priest, then this is actually a good toolkit for that archetype. Considering at this point you actually have a huge body minion on board, and then you're giving an additional +1/+2 and summoning a copy of it, then I would say that's actually a pretty good tool for that archetype. But then I agree with what you were saying a while ago that buff priests might not work in this meta, especially with decks like rogues as well as hunters, the dragon hunters, and even they'll make short work of cheap minions, so it's hard to actually build up to something that would actually stick. So I'd say this is a 2 for me.
I think this is a 1 because I never saw that card on play. That I mean, that specific. Yeah, no, it's a one for me. I mean, some of the people here are saying convincing infiltrator pair. I mean, considering that you put a convincing infiltrator and it doesn't get removed, then you would have a pair. But for that to work, kailangan 10 mana ka. Tapos saka lang siya mag-pair out, di ba?
That's actually a good point that it could work with the infiltrator, but then I would say I would rather play Grave Rune over a Psych Split
Yeah, better.
because
Grave
it's
Rune.
the Death Rattle.
Grave Rune summon 2 copies, no? Di ba?
Yes.
Oh, di ba?
Correct.
Better yan. That would be so much better. Anyway. Let's look on to the next. Yan. Ito na nga yun, no, yung Thomas of the Engine. Reliquary of Souls. Shuffle Reliquary Prime into your deck. What does the Reliquary Prime do? There you go. It's an angry head. And if you watch Rick and Morty, parang angry head siya, no? Show me what you got. The taunt, lifesteal. Only you can target this with spells and hero powers. Mm,
It's one cost,
uh,
one attack, 3 life,
yeah.
and then your prime that you get is a taunt lifesteal, 6 attack, 8 life that only you can buff.
Mm,
So this actually, for me, it's a great card.
yeah.
I would definitely say it's a 4, not a 5, but a 4.
Mm. You know, Cabal Shadow
But
Priest.
again,
Cabal Shadow Priest still exists, man.
yeah. But the way I see it, it works hand in hand with singleton decks. You definitely slot it in.
Yeah.
So if singleton decks for priests become popular,
Yeah.
this is a staple card. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely a good card. I like it. But it has a problem of. I mean, it might get stolen. So. I mean, if I was playing priest, I would include the 4 cost. Get the control of a minion with less than 3 attack. Right. Shadow Madness.
Shadow Mat, yeah.
Yeah, or
the
Cabal Shadow
oh,
Priest. Cabal Shadow Priest upon discovering it
Shadow. Yeah.
upon discovering
But
it from
considering it's 1/3 and you get to play it on the first turn, I doubt that you'll be able to steal the card that easily.
yeah, if you get this on the earlier parts less than turn 5 or less than turn 6, then by all means please do use it.
Yeah.
But if you use it if you get it if you use it at the end of the game, or like you have 10 mana, 7 mana, use it with caution. Make sure that it dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also make sure that you have Spirit of the Dead active to make it two copies. You get another copy in your deck. Also, this could work with one of the minions on turn 4. Guess what, minion?
Oh, the one that copies the Death Rattle, right?
Death Rattle would be turn 3. The one that copies Death Rattle turn 3. Turn 4 would be destroy this minion and summon a copy of it again.
No, that would actually be turn 3. Yeah, you're right. The Wretched Reclaimer, destroy
Yeah.
a friendly minion, then
That-
return it to life with full health.
That's going to be turn 4 for the combo to happen. I mean, in one turn.
In one turn, yes.
Yeah.
And most likely, if you're doing that, you're not playing a singleton deck because
Yeah.
you don't want to have 2 reliquary primes in your deck that would destroy the mechanics of a singleton.
So that makes it you playing not a single tech that would make you use a resurrect.
A resurrect priest.
Oh,
yeah.
also
So, it
imagine
works.
resurrecting this. No, with the mass resurrection. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Maybe it will work. Maybe it will not. We'll know. We don't know now. We'll see. So
I think Res Priest would probably use it as
yeah, rest priest, right? Yeah, useful. I like it. What's your score?
it's a 4 for me.
4. I like it. It's a game changer for me. 5. 5 because I would see it in every priest deck. Whoever attempts to use this Thomas the tank. Thomas the tank. Thomas the
Thomas,
Thomas the
Thomas
engine.
a tank.
Okay, Thomas the train, or I don't know, Thomas the engine. I don't know. So next, renew, restore 3 health, discover a spell. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Uh, renew, discover a spell. Power word shield is now 0 cost, right?
Yeah, but you don't draw. It was actually nerfed.
I don't draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So this particular card is good on singleton decks,
Yeah, it's good.
but other than that archetype, I don't see it being used.
I mean, I see it in a singleton deck. Yeah, because you might discover 2 Plague of Deaths, right? 2 Zarrkal Cloning Galleries, 2 Mass Hysterias. I mean, discover another copy.
Yeah, I'm thinking it could actually even work on a Nomi priest deck as well. If you would want to do something like that. You want
Yeah.
to cycle through with that 6 cost
Wait,
card.
but does Nomi survive? Not sure about if Nomi
Yeah, Nomi
survives.
survives. Nomi's actually Chef
Yeah,
Nomi
and also
survives.
of course Gadget Sand survives.
Yeah.
Also,
So you pair
great.
it
How
with
about the 7/8 taunt? Does it survive? Not sure. Because that's one of the crucial ways to survive if you have that specific card.
No, it doesn't survive. It's part of the Rastakan's Rumble,
Yeah, so
so it will not survive.
it will not survive. Damn, son. So, hey, we're being hosted by Enly. Thank you for the host, man. You're the real
Thanks,
MVP. What's your score, man?
So for this one, I would say it's a
Umilaw
3.
naman. Ikaw naman. Mamaya, hintayin mo. 3 daw, 3. So it's a 3.
Demanding TND.
Delayed dyan, maghihintay ka. Ganun talaga yan. Sabihin, i-verify pa niya kung ikaw talaga yun. So it's a 3. 3 for you. Again, it's a 2 for me. It's a 3, yeah. It's 3 because it's basically this whole mechanic that we're seeing right here. This is akin to a mage. That's discover a spell is a mage type of mechanic. You've seen it in different mage cards. Discover a spell, discover a spell less than 3. This goes into a wider range for priest because you can discover Mass Hysteria again, Plague of Death. That's one of the most important. And the newer cards, the 5 that destroys everything with more than 5 attack.
Oh, Shadow Word Ruin. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that would be. It's a 3. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next card. Setek Veil Weaver. After you cast a spell on a minion, add a priest spell to your hand. Oh, wait.
That's interesting.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, this would be. Oh, wait. This is interesting. Because I would add this. I would add this card. This would make my Power Word Shield more valuable, right?
Yeah. It's a good way to generate cards for priests. It's also a great cost card. You have effect to attack 3 health. But then again, I'm not quite so sure which archetype it would actually
Yeah.
be useful in.
It's still going for the minion
Yeah, it's
archetype.
more of like a buff. Yeah, it's gonna be more of a buff priest.
Yung nga sabi
So,
sabi ni
again,
Rico parang daw Lyra. Lyra Sun ano. Yung parang yung Lyra dati Sun Shard.
yeah, yeah, the Lyra. That,
Pero yung Lyra kasi any spell eh. This is specific to buffing cards. 'Di ba? Di ba yung if you remember Lyra and the Radiant Elemental discounted, that only worked that time kasi there was it was any spell. But it can work. I mean, if you it can work. It can work. Power Word
Yeah.
Shield.
For
Just,
buff priest decks, this is actually a great tool, and it's a great 2 cost minion that you can play for tempo.
yeah. I would include this. You know why? Because if you have something that would generate something that would be not predictable for your opponent, then yes, please do add it to your deck. Ako kasi, yung mantra ko dyan, if you're going to include this, it's going to be tournament worthy if it's going to produce something unpredictable that your opponent cannot predict. I mean, that your opponent cannot expect. Kasi, di ba nga, it's mostly open deck list. So, if you go with something that's 100%, ito yung mangyayari, ito yung lalabas lang, then it's going to be super predictable for the opponent.
I agree.
So, I would give this a 4. Not necessarily 5 because I can see it in some of the decks. How about you?
I would still give it a 3 right now, but it can definitely become a 4 later on as the priest archetypes would be more defined with the meta.
Yeah, no. Sabi ni Enly playable siya. Nakita daw niya na ginamit ni Gia sa kanya. Hindi ko nakita yung match na yun, sayang. Pero I think yeah, it would be playable. Yeah. Really nice. Say a 3?
Yep, 3 for me.
Yan, 3. O, diba? Umiilaw, no? Woo! New toy. Anyway, going on to the next card, Skeleton Dragon. Wish to complain about... okay. At the end of your turn, add a dragon to your hand. Yes. Okay. Yes, please. You know why? You know why? Alex Raza.
Yeah.
My God. Diba? Why? Morozon. Ano ba? Deathwing.
It's an end of turn effect. You get it right away.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a 4/9.
And imagine
Dragon.
from Zarrk's buhay pa ba yung Zarrk's cloning gallery? Check ko nga.
So this one would actually fit the singleton dragon archetypes for priest.
Oo.
You definitely slot it in.
Diba?
Especially coupled with the 2 cost card that has Battle Cry, +1 attack, and lifesteal. The synergy there is present.
Pwede siya, no? It can work. Sabi ni Rico 271, too slow daw. Too slow. Hindi naman too slow. Malakas nga yan eh.
Well, with the singleton deck for priest, they're actually pretty slow, so it's actually perfect.
Ako, it works for me. Para sa akin. I mean, it's not too slow for me. Pwede siya sa akin. Kasi I mean, I would include this. Kasi look at that, man. It's a taunt.
Yeah.
It's a taunt. It's like, you remember the 6 cost? It's like ito considering, yeah, phrase is a neutral. Yes, you can discount this. It will become 5 cost, 'di ba? Imagine the 4/8 taunt ng druid. Right? Diba the druid has a 4/8 taunt, discover a dragon. Imagine that but with infinite value as long as it stays in your board. Ako 5.
It's also a
5 ako.
buff to Dragon Queen Alex Shazas. You get that discounted as 0 and you play it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah.
Diba? You get this, and also it can also possibly discover a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. It's a 5.
Correct.
It's a 5. How about you, man?
Well, it's a 4 for me. Not yet a 5 because I can't say that it would define the meta. But then it could definitely supplement the current archetype for single decks as well as those that are centered around dragons.
Pwede
For priest, of course.
No, pwede, di ba? Okay, sige na, next na. Next na tayo. Soul Mirror. Summon copies of enemy minions, they attack their copies. So Mass Hysteria?
It's like a Mass Hysteria, but
diba?
Can be better and can be worse.
Wait lang.
It's kind of hard to determine right now.
I'm imagining it's a light bomb.
Yeah, it's like a light bomb.
It's a light bomb, but yeah.
The great thing here is that if you're going against an opponent that plays death rattles, not only will you clear their death rattles, but you also get the bonus of that death rattle because you're summoning a copy of whatever they have on board. And that worst case scenario is that both of you will have the same amount of minions on board with the same attack and health.
Oo nga, no. Sabi ni Rico to 71, can't be played if you have board. That's right.
So
I
that's
mean,
correct.
considering you have a wide board, it can't be played. But if you're talagang ano ka wala ka nang mailabas, puro spells na lang kasi control priest ang ginagamit mo, which most likely will not have a wide board or not have any minion at all, you can use this. I mean,
So
mm,
something of note here is that this is definitely not a card that you would want to put in your res priest because it will destroy your res pool.
yes. Oo nga, tama.
So
Maganda nga yun. That's
I
a
would
good
I would
good
actually
insight.
see this in a singleton deck most likely rather than any other archetypes for priest.
And I would still put it in rest priest. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's one survival tool pa rin, an additional survival tool. Pero if you're really kunyari medyo gustong-gusto mo lang puro albatros lang yung lumalabas o puro convincing infiltrator lang. Sure, but this would be another way for you to survive. I mean, considering you have Plague of Death, maglagay ka pa ng Hysteria, Ruin. I mean, ang dami ng survival tools eh. Additional one would be helpful for Priest for me. So, what's your score pala, Zarkal?
Well, for Soul Mirror, I would say that it's a 3. I'm not yet convinced that it's actually a really good card to put in most priest decks, but
Mm.
definitely would see play when it comes to singleton decks.
Oh, 3 daw. 3 daw kay Zarkal. I think, yeah, it's a 3. I mean, I would not craft it. Personally, I would not craft it. If I got it, okay, yeah, I have it, I'll play it. But I would not craft it. So, 3, I would still play it in my singleton deck just to be sure na I have one more removal tool. But I would not craft it. No. More things for my dust. Akama. Okay, so ito na tayo. Nasa rogue na yata tayo, no? Rogue na ba tayo?
Yep.
Rogue.
This is a rogue card. Yeah.
So, stealth, death rattle, shuffle, Akama. Ito yung nakakaasar eh. Permanent stealth to, di ba? Ayan, no?
Yes.
6
Permanent
cost,
stealth.
permanent stealth. Okay. So, I've been seeing a lot of
5, yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of cards that would shuffle your things into your deck, no? So this makes sense. Why? Because Stowaway would be the best card to be included into your rogue deck now. Tama? What do you think about that, Zarkal?
Well, it's actually a really good card. I'm trying to determine the stowaway that you mentioned.
Oh,
It's not something I would still play. You put
it's a
it
cycle.
on a shelf. Yeah.
Diba? It's a cycle. So you draw 2 cards that didn't start in your deck. So I mean, the previous cards na dito from this expansion, there are like shuffle discard, shuffle discard. I mean, okay, sure.
But I
And
think it would be great, or it would be better in the Galacron package.
yes,
If
yeah.
you get a discount, imagine if you pull that 0 cost 6/5 permanent spell. That's actually a really good RNG for your Galacron or for even your Togwago
Yeah,
one.
super
The
good
value
addition.
is there, yeah. The value is right there.
So the only problem with the Galacron Rogue users is that you would have to pick out which cards you would have to remove, right? Because there are so many cards that are good in your Galacron Rogue deck that you would have to purge some of the other good cards to make way for these new cards in your strategy.
Yes.
So 3-3-3-4, diba? That's good body naman, diba? I
Yeah,
mean,
it has a good body. It has the regular stats for a 3 cost card.
what other
And
3-3-4s, diba? We have Elec. So if you combine this with Elec, you would have 2 Akama Primes, diba?
that's correct. That's
So,
actually correct.
mm,
So it's actually an interesting archetype there.
mm, diba? Pag
But
may Elec,
then another that you would look at, I'm not so sure if you saw the other rogue cards that will be coming up as we review them.
yeah.
There is a stealth package that you can insert into a Galacron rogue.
Ooh.
So this is actually might actually help out.
Mm.
So for me, Akama is a solid 4.
Yes. Solid 4. I think
Yes.
it's a. I think Akama for me, it's a 5. I can do a lot of things with this one. So for you, it's a 4.
Yeah.
Ay, Elec is on Boomsday daw, sabi ni Rico. So wala na tayong Elec. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Elec.
The only reason why I would say Akama is a 4 and not a 5 is that the prime itself doesn't have an effect when you played. It's just permanent stealth.
But the reason why I'm giving it a 5 because it will not be removed easily.
Oh yeah.
So that what I mean, okay, sige. Since we're going on to the part na what ways can you remove Akama Prime? Ikaw, go. Tayo, alternate tayo, isa-isa.
Okay, for hunters, then you have deadly shot.
Okay, deadly shot for you. Me, Reno.
You know.
Okay, you.
And then for priest, that would be the Shadow Word Ruin.
For me, Plague of Death. Ano pa?
Let's see what else?
Meron pa.
Actually remove?
Hunter.
Yeah,
There's another one, Hunter.
the secret. No.
No, not the secret. The one.
The dragon.
The
yes.
dragon, yes, dragon. Yeah.
Dragon.
Oh, diba? Meron pa, madam.
There's actually a lot.
Ano pa ba?
If you use for paladins, if you use equality.
Equality.
And you use the 3/2.
Yeah.
So you can clear. There's a lot of clears actually for that particular card. That's why I would call it as a 4, because there's still a lot of ways to destroy
Mm.
a permanent stealth card. So
Yeah.
you're not getting any value as you play it. That's the only reason why I would say it's a 4.
Okay. But for me, I'm putting it at a 5. Because the reason for this is that the people would include those specific cards or those specific cards in the enemies in your opponent's deck. If you have a Akama Prime, they would have to adjust to you for them to remove it.
Yeah, correct.
So the reason that for that specific reason, that would give me a 5 because that would be meta changing, because you would change the whole meta just because you have a card that cannot be removed or that can be hard to remove. So Rogue and Druid, that Demon Hunter wala ata removal. Rogue. Yeah, no.
They don't have.
Yeah,
Actually,
no.
That's true.
Neutral cards? No.
You know
no,
what's a
no,
good
no.
combo for the Akama Prime?
Yeah, what?
Is actually, what was that? Can you cast spells on a stealth minion?
Yes, if it's your own minion.
So for rogues, that would actually be that combo card that gives them +4 attack.
So that's Cold Blood. Is it rotating out?
Cold Blood. Checking it. Yep, Cold Blood. That's correct. It's a 2 cost. Gives a minion +2 attack combo. You give it +4 attack instead.
Okay. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, I think it works. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Still 5 for me though. Yeah. 5. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just restream this video, our whole card review, into Facebook probably later or tomorrow morning, so that the people who haven't watched the stream right now will be able to watch. So just wait for it, guys. Okay. So move on to the next card, Ambush. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a 2/3 ambusher with poisonous. Oh, yes, nice.
It's
Nice.
actually a pretty good card.
Oh my god, delicious.
It's part and parcel of the secret package that's being pushed for rogues.
Yeah.
Later on, you would see the synergy. On its own, I would actually rate it as a 3.
3. Okay.
Because you wouldn't want to have a 2/3 with poison after you play a minion. So it's actually a great tempo card if you have nothing to play for 2. It automatically gives you a minion on your third turn and have a clear for whatever was played by your opponent at that time, as well as have 3 more mana to play any other minion or card that you have in hand. So this is actually a great secret card.
Okay.
And if I'm going ahead a bit, if we're going to use the synergy of secret, then I would actually say this is a 4 also because of the secret package. So it's a 3/4.
It's a 3/4. Okay. So I'm looking more into the secret package of Rogue. It's going to be 4. Yeah, it's going to be a solid 4 for me. Yeah, it's odd. Yeah, we would. Ellie says auto included secret package is right. It would be auto included secret package, but would you include this in your Galacron package, which is probably going to be more powerful?
I would say you would include this with a secret Galacron package. That's one way of putting it.
Hmm.
But if you're just putting this particular card in a regular Galacron package, I won't be using it. But I would be playing a different secret if I was forced to put the secret for Galacron.
Okay. So I played this on stream. Yes. Omega lol. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I like this card. Yeah, because it's instant remove. I mean, instant possibility to remove. And in the case that the opponent probably, oh yeah, I would probably give this a hard 4. Hard 4, yeah, because your opponent would have to work around it. And if secret rogue is going to be a thing, and we're going to see lots of anti-secret cards like the 5-cost classic or flare. So that's it. Okay, let's move on to the next card. Ash Tongue Slayer. Give a stealth minion. Yeah, there you go. +3 attack and immune this turn. There you go. You can give this to your Akama Prime. What do you think about this, Zarrkal? Hello? Hello? Nag-freeze ka. Ako ba nag-freeze? O siya nag-freeze? Nag-freeze. Nag-freeze siya, guys. Hello? Hello, telepon? Okay. While we're waiting for Zarrkal to stop his frozen state. Okay. That's a Ash Tongue Slayer, no? Give a stealth minion +2 or +3 attack and immune this turn. I would give this a for the Akama package, I would give this a 3 because the Akama is already a strong card. You won't need this, but you can probably use this in an aggro package, maybe for the Faceless Corruptor package, just to remove some of those guys who are bigger. Spy Mistress value, I haven't seen the Spy Mistress, man. I'm sorry. Maybe a bit later I'll see this. So makikita natin yung synergy talaga. So I would give this a 3. Additional value, but it's a win more card for me. Let's check on Zarrkal. Okay. I think he's disconnected for now. Okay. Bamboozle. So, Bamboozle. Oh, remember yung pirate na nagdodraw ng card I stealth din. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's actually good, but it's not really included in the more recent tempo decks, no? So, probably a replacement for Acolyte of Pain. So, yeah, maybe included, no? Okay, so let's go with Bamboozle. Skyvatir, that's right, Skyvatir. Bamboozle is... That's, okay, Zarrkal is not connected now. Maybe just got disconnected. So, Bamboozle, there you go. This is one of the good cards that I like. Maybe I'll pick this over the 2/3 with Poisonous. Yeah. So Bamboozle is going to be included, of course, in your secret package, and you would want to see something good. It's like um, there's a new 2 cost evolve for Shaman, and imagine that, right? Okay, let's welcome back Zarrkal. Yeah, I think this is a good card. Score maybe 4 out of 5. I mean, it's only included in the that's only included in the secret package, so probably a 4 out of 5. How about you, Zarkal? What do you think about this?
All right, so apologies for that.
Yes,
Internet
it's okay.
connection problems. But yeah, bamboozle. Oh,
Yeah,
this is actually the secret that I was telling you about that I would include in my Galacron if ever I was going to be putting any
yeah,
secret.
yeah,
So this is an auto include in most rogue decks, as I would put it,
yeah,
since it would actually um, give more value to your 1 cost that you played on turn 1. So this is, I would actually say a 4 for me. If not a 5, could be actually a 5, as if we're going to use the standard that it would be defining for rogues to be in every deck.
yeah. I would give this a 4, but 4
Hmm.
just because I would have to get a slot for this. I mean, again, the whole Galacron. I would put this in a Galacron. I would put this in a whole other secret deck. It may be a 5 for some situations, but 4 is still 4 for me. Just because I don't know what I'll get for that explosive evolution.
Well, it's going to be way better. The situation that I would look at it is that you play your Pharaoh Cat on 1, you play Bamboozle on 2, and anything that tries to clear your Pharaoh Cat on turn 3 would
Mm.
be surprised to have a 4 cost
Yeah,
card in place. Yeah.
yeah, that would be a good situation right there. If imagine they got it right.
And I'm looking at mirrors for rook mirrors,
Yeah.
especially those who would trade their weapon to the Pharaoh Cat.
Mm.
It'd be trading in more damage and not be able to kill that 4 cost if they clear it out on turn 3.
Mm.
So it's a good counter actually, even for mirror rogues.
So for you, it's a 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a 4 for me, 5 for Zarkal. Let's move on to the next card. Blackjack Stunner. If you control secret, turn the minion. We already reviewed this card, right? Oh yeah, I already reviewed this. I give this a 5. Yeah. How about you, man?
Well,
It's
it's basically a better sap,
Yeah, it's a
but
better
with the
sap.
condition of having secret. So I would say it's a 4 because
It's a sap plus
it's a
freeze.
dead card for me. It's a
Me,
dead card early turns.
but it's a sap plus freezing trap. Imagine that, man. Sap plus freezing trap,
So I think if you're gonna use a full secret rogue deck, then definitely auto include.
right?
But if you're gonna be forcing a secret Galacron package, you'll have a hard time slotting certain cards in, and this might actually, you play probably just 1 card.
Hmm. So it's basically, yeah. So what's your score again? Hello, what's your score again for this one?
This would be a 4 to 5.
4.
It still have to play out with the meta.
Me, I would give this for a. If you're going to use a secret rogue package, this is a hard 5. Yeah, because you all have everything. You have, if you control a secret, return a minion to its owner's hand. So that means you can target that specific minion.
Yep.
So it's if it's a big Edwin, you can return it back. If it's a big taunt, for example, Winged Guardian, you can bring it back. And it becomes it costs 2 more. So Wind Guardian is 7, it becomes 9 cost. So basically, it stops the whole taunt for the enemy. So all protection is gone. So that's a 5 for me.
Mm.
Okay, let's move on to the next card.
All right.
Cursed Vagrant. Summon a 7/5 shadow with stealth. 7/5 shadow. So, okay, this is this a power creep because we already have a 7/5 with stealth.
Yes.
That's a
I
power
think
creep.
that's
Power creep, right?
yes, that's correct. Well, and that card didn't see play
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So well, it's too high of a cost, 7 cost. In any rogue deck, that's too high. It's a death rattle, so you don't get the effect right away.
Mm.
I would say it's a 1 for me. Actually, it's very meh.
Mm.
I don't see this seeing play except for in arenas.
Okay, so I will give this a 2 out of 5. Riku271 says Anka the Buried Synergy, maybe. Anka the Buried Synergy. So it's +3/+3, right? I wait. Becomes 1 cost. 1 cost
Yeah,
1/1.
yeah.
Too slow. Too slow, man. The Anka the Bird synergy. After the Curse Apothecary nerf, it hasn't seen the light of day. So
Yeah.
what's your score, Zarrkal?
It's a 1 for me.
Yeah, it's a 1. I mean, yeah. I would like to have it or discover it somehow, but
It's just too slow.
yeah, it's too slow. And imagine sapping this or using this guy on this one, Blackjack Stunner. So this shouldn't be a rare. The Blackjack Stunner, it should be an epic. Anyway, move on to the next card. Dirty Tricks.
Dirty tricks.
After your opponent casts spell, draw 2 cards. Yes, that's a 5, man. Oh, look at that value. Look at that cycle. Oh my gosh. How about you, man?
Yep, I would put it also as a 5 for this particular secret because who wouldn't want to have free 2 cards?
Yeah, that's a
And
5,
then
man.
you have a synergy with the blackjack as well as the new rogue legendary. All of this works really hand in hand with a secret package.
Yeah, it's a 5, man. The whole secret package is actually good for. I mean, it was good when they included it for when they included evasion, but they brought them back, and that this is the third secret that we've seen now. But I like bamboozle, but not so much. Dirty Tricks is one of the ways to go because I like cycle very much, especially for rogue. So yeah, 5 out of 5, man. Greyheart Sage. If you control stealth minion, draw 2 cards. It's a Akama synergy,
Not
or
just Akama actually.
no, it's
Uh,
Skyvatir.
yep,
Skyvatir, right?
I was gonna say it. The
Skyvat,
Skyvatir.
yeah,
The
Skyvatir.
tempo.
The tempo
Yeah,
here.
you play it on 2, and then you play this on 3. You get to cycle 2 additional cards. It's great for secret package.
Fighting one
Sorry,
is now
my God.
following. Thank you, man.
Stealth package. Sorry, stealth package.
Stealth package, right? So Skyvatir include also the so turn 1 you include, I mean, the Pharaoh Cat. Turn 2, put down a Vatir. Turn 3, put down the Greyheart Sage. Turn 4, put down the Invoke. Turn 5, put down the 4/5. So you have all the choices right there to make it work. Even a secret.
Yeah. I'm going a bit ahead,
Yeah.
but there's actually another card that we're gonna be doing for the rogue class.
Okay.
There is a 1 cost that has stealth. So
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
you actually have a 1 cost stealth, a
Yeah.
2 cost stealth, and then on your third turn, Greyheart Sage. So there's a lot of flexibility
Yeah.
for the stealth package.
Yeah. So this okay, I'm looking at I'm seeing a Highlander rogue deck being more possible here. Yeah. You're right, because you have choices for secrets, you have choices, so it's a 5 again.
Yeah.
I would
So
include this. Yeah, I like it.
yeah,
Anything with
this
cycle, I told you guys. Cycle. Because we lost a good card, like an Acolyte of Pain, right?
yeah.
Anything with this kind of cycle, yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, so it's a 5 also for me
Yeah.
for putting a stealth package, whether it be with Dalcron or if you want to mix up secret and stealth. It's an auto include definitely for that cycle. And it's 3 costs. It works well with the tempo, and it has 3 stats.
Hmm.
So it's an all-around package.
Okay. Okay, I already reviewed this before. Shadow Jeweler Hanar. After you play secret, discover a secret from a different class. Yes. 5 out
Yeah,
of 5.
that's a 5. No doubt about it.
As you can see, we are rolling out
It's
fives
the core.
easily for the rogue. This is the core
Yeah.
card for a secret. Yeah. Spy Mistress. Again, this is what you're saying a while ago. I think Rico was saying a while ago, the Spy Mistress as well. Um,
That's just too good. You know,
yeah.
even without a stealth package,
Yeah.
you'd even slot it still.
If you remember the Raging Virgin or the Virgin, Rabid Virgin, Raging Virgin.
That yeah, that's just a 2-1.
That's the
If I
one,
remember
but
correctly.
this one
Yeah,
is a 3-1. It's rogue specific.
yeah.
So, uh, 3-1,
That's just too
3-1.
good.
Yeah, I could set up something good with this one. Would you pick this over Ferrocat?
If you're going for a tempo rogue style, you'd actually have both, because Perocat and Spy Mistress is one of the best one cost drops that you could have for minions.
Yeah, I think it's a 5 because if you imagine yourself turn 4, you put this down and you put this down, Greyheart Sage. Oh my gosh. Turn 4, draw 2 cards, have a total of 6/4 on the board with one being invincible. So, yeah, 5 again. 5s across the board.
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
five as well.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, rogues are getting all the tools again.
I think the developers are rogue main, so okay, let's go. Bog Spine Knuckles. After your hero attacks, transform your minions into random ones that cost 1 more. This is a shaman card. I think I reviewed this before. I give this a 2. 2 random. How about you?
I would actually. This is more of an arena card.
Yeah, I would give this a 2. Hey, he stopped again. Hello? Hello, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Did my voice cut out?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, as I was saying, it's more of an arena card than a standard card, and I don't think this will see any play in any of the current archetypes that we have.
Mm.
So I'd say it's a 1.
Yeah, I think it's a 1. It's a 2 for me. It's weak. It's a weak card, man. 1 for you. Me for 2. I'm more of I'm giving this card mercy, but
You're too kind. It's
because
5 costs. It's a
cost.
bit expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive for me, man. It's too expensive. I would rather put the Lickim instead of this one. Bogstrock Clacker. Transform adjacent minions into random ones. That I gave this a 2 in the previous review. Still, because you need to have 2 minions that have to be beside you, right?
Yep. So this particular card is interesting for me because you're trying to revive the evolve archetype for shamans. On the onset, yeah, 2 would actually be my rating for this one. But if evolve shaman would become a thing, it would be a solid 3 because it has the proper stats. It's a 3/3, and then you can transform the adjacent, so that can be your totems, that could be any of the token cards that you have. Uh, and unlike the Bug Spine Knuckles, you have a body,
Mm.
which is really good. So it can get 2 or 3, depends on the meta.
So that's a 3 for you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next card. Lady Vash. Yeah, Vash Prime is draw 3 spells, reduce their cost by 3. I gave this 5 for a shaman deck because yeah, come on, it's a battle cry. Does Shutterwalk survive the purge?
No, it did
No.
not.
Okay, so this is good. This is basically balanced, but not so. It's OP in the sense that it should be nine cost because imagine draw 3 spells, reduce their cost by 3. That's basically mana visions times 3.
Uh,
Is there a? I think there's an option here, or there's a chance that you can have an OTK with this kind of a setup. What do
I'm
you
not
think?
so sure because it's a bit slow. The 7th cost is a bit slow for me. And what kind of spells would you want to get from your deck to be discounted by 3 at the end game?
I would want
Uh,
the lava burst, the lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
yeah,
So
but lightning bolt's already 1 cost.
imagine this, man. Imagine this. Okay, so the you have. I mean, this is in the perfect world. Okay, in perfect world. So that's why it's not. It's 5 for shaman, probably 4 in general because it most likely will be just for one specific situation for my for my theory crafting. I could include this as a OTK with Geppetto Joy Bus. I'm not sure if Geppetto Joy Bus rotates out. Draw the Lady Vash and the Malygos, and then get your 3 other spells. That's the spell damage plus 1 plus spell damage plus 5. The spell damage plus 6. That would mean that the lava burst would give you 11. Another lava burst would give you 11. Yeah, so that's. I'm just rambling. So yeah, yeah. Rico says also he would play this with Geppetto. So Geppetto Joy Bus. Hey, what happened to your screen? Wait, let me
I
see.
know. Let's see.
Okay,
I
there you go.
noticed that as well.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. Okay.
So I would give this. Yeah, I will give this 4. How about you, man?
I would also give it a 4 because you can work a lot of the spells, the big spells that you want, and I can see this being slotted in singleton shamans definitely. The main spell that I'm pretty sure shamans would want to get in terms of control would be what was that? Either Eureka, Rain of Toads, or even Earthquake.
Okay. Yeah, so nice. So yeah, it would go well with control. Yeah.
Yep.
So imagine getting earthquake. Okay, Lady Vash would give you Vash Prime would discover this. You won't be able to play it unless you have coin.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next card. Marsh Spawn. If you cast a spell last turn, discover a spell. Huh. What do you think about this, man?
It's very situational.
Yeah.
But it's a good. It's more like a power creep a bit because it's 3 cost, 3/4, and then you have a good battle cry, but it's conditional. I would say it's a 2 at best because you can't always get to play this on turn 3.
Yeah, me too. I would give this like a 2 because, for example, you can only play this maybe at the end or maybe near the end, or near if your mana you have already 10 mana. Get like do discover a lot of spells. I mean, yeah, you can only use this. It's I'm baffled why they created this card because this like basically too situational.
Maybe in singleton decks, but I don't know. We might be forcing it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's right. You can put it in singleton deck. I would give this 2, just because it's a power creep again, as you said. So many values for that specific card. How about you, man?
Yep. Still a 2 for me.
Just a 2. Okay, 2. Let's move on to the next card. Serpent Shrine Portal. It's a shaman card. Deal 3 damage, summon random 3 cost. Yes, I like this.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's a Firelands Portal.
It's a great card, definitely. I'm really happy with the devs in how they're playing this card and how they balance it.
Yeah.
You're dealing 3 damage, and it's not just to a minion. It can actually be face, and it gives you a random 3 cost with Overload. So that's slotted in any Overload package decks, the archetype, the aggro Overload archetype.
Hmm.
You can even use it for Highlander for control purposes,
Hmm.
or even for any other shaman deck. So you can actually put it in any deck that you want to.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. I mean, Rico says better flanking strike. I'm not even thinking about flanking strike, man. If you remember Firelands Portal, yes, remember Firelands
Yeah,
Portal, Zarrkal, 7 cost,
yeah, there's
deal 5 damage to a
and
minion, but that's just to a minion, right?
yeah,
And then you summon a
um,
random 5 cost, right?
5 cost,
Okay,
correct.
so
So
it's
it's
basically,
actually cheaper
yeah, it's cheaper.
with the same cost damage as well as the minion that's being summoned. So in anyways, it's actually way better than Firelands Portal.
It's way better, but I think they balance it with the overload, right? Because 7 cost Final Portal to a 5 cost minion. This is 3 cost to a 3 cost minion. Yeah,
Well, if you're an
balanced.
aggro overload and you play the like him
Yeah,
on turn 2, you'd actually love this card.
yeah, that's right. That's right. So, what's your score?
This would actually be
I
I would
ho-
say a
holy.
4.
Oh yeah, we are corrected by Holy Dunsparce here. Firelands was just deal 5. Didn't have to be a minion. Okay, so it's deal 5 damage, right? To anything, or to the, it's either to the enemy character, right? So okay, so it's basically the same to Firelands Portal, but maybe better.
It's cheaper, definitely, because Fire is 7 cost for 5 damage, while Serpent Shrine Portal is 3 cost for 3 damage.
I give this a 5. What do you give this start? Zarrkal?
I'd still give it a 4.
4. So Rico says Holy Vash makes this 0. Yeah, you will
Correct.
have a chance
Correct.
to make a swing turn with the Lady Vash with a bunch of spells, man. And this one would be definitely one of the ways that you can make this work. You may even have 2 Serpent Shrine portals and make a total of 8 damage to the face if you want to, right? From Lady Vash, because Lady Vash has spell damage +1. So again, swing turn can happen with Lady Vash Prime. I wait, Lady Vash Prime, right? Lady Vash Prime.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct.
Okay, Shattered Rumbler. If you cast a spell last turn, deal 2 damage to all minions. Again, one of the conditional cards. What do you think about this, Zarrkal?
Uh, the only way I see this being played is in control. And again, it's too situational.
Yeah.
So I would have to say this is a 2, but I like the stats.
You like the stats, man. It says
Yeah.
4, 4, 6, 5. I remember there was a 4, 6 classic card before. I'm not sure if this minion gets damage +1 attack to your weapon. I'm not sure.
Is that shaman specific?
No, it's neutral. But yeah,
I recall that. I recall that. I think it's +2 to your weapon
+2
if
to your
it's
weapon,
damage.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so but yeah, this condition, as you said, it puts it into the more of a control shaman deck. So again, but I would rather put some other cards with this one than this one. 3. I would give this a 3. How about you, man?
I would still give it as a 2 because
2.
it's too conditional. Yeah.
Spell shaman package from Rico 271 says maybe you can include it for the Fist of Raden. Yeah, you may include the pillager as well for the Fist of Raden to make it come back. It would most likely be a spell shaman control package. Let's go for the lurker below. Deal 3 damage to an enemy minion. If it dies, repeat on one of its neighbors. Oh, this is nice. This is a good control part, right? This is wow.
It's a good control part.
Yeah, good control. I like it. It's like I'm going to think about Mandokoro ramen ba? Oh, it's open for delivery. Wow, thank you, Enli. Enli's gonna send us Mandokoro. Mandokoro ramen ba?
So yeah, I actually just typed on in the chat. I actually called them today
Yeah.
because I wanted to order, and they said that to wait in their social media for the details if they're opening it to the public. Right now, they're just servicing the owners and their friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to wait a little bit more time for them to deliver to us.
That's just torture, man. Why would you open it just to the owners? Maybe you should buy some stock, man, Zarkal. Maybe you should buy a franchise for you to get
Oh, I
serviced,
wish. I wish. I
right?
would. I'd find a couple of friends and let's open up a Mendocoro ramen franchise. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and then you would get specific benefits by just getting your own Medokoro order. Okay, going back, I think Ellie is already hungry now. So the lurker below deal 3 damage to an enemy minion. This is basically, if you remember the old sorry, not defile. If you remember defile, this is basically a defile, but specific for each minion. So you would have to count again. You would see some players on stream count if the minions are uh, uh, within chain reaction. Okay, so it's like 3 and the other minion is 4 and the other minion is blah 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 blah, something like that. But you would also have to account for the spacing, right?
Yep.
The Lord, the 7 cost Lord, about Battlecry, deal 2 damage, and if one dies, deal 2 again. That doesn't care of the position, but this one, you have to care about the position. You have to see if it works before you unleash the lurker below. What do you think about it, Zarkal?
Alright, so this is a great control card for singleton shaman or even a control shaman. But I'm not happy with the body. It's a 6/3.
Yeah, I'm not happy
So
with
as
that
soon as
too.
you play it, don't expect it to survive on the next turn.
I'm not happy with the body
So
too, right? Because no, why?
I
Why?
don't understand considering it's a legendary and
Yeah,
then
maybe they thought it
a
was
bit disappointed.
it
Yeah.
was too powerful. Is it too powerful? It's not. Because one, you would have to deal 3 damage on the enemy minion. You have to consider the neighbors, right?
But it's good, yeah. If you know you're playing against a control shaman, this is something that you would want to play around in terms of the order of your minions on board.
Yeah.
So it defines the playstyle, but again, I find it lackluster because of the cost and the body. The effect is great, but I'm not happy that they gave him 3 health.
Yeah. How about that?
So
Yeah.
this one for a legendary for Ashes of for Outland
Mm.
expansion, I would give it a 3.
I would give it a 3 as well. Just because I like it. It's too conditional. It's good for control. But I have one question though. For example, you hit a minion. It has 5 to the left. It has 3 health and 1 is 4 to the right. Okay. For example, it hits the lurker below hits the one with the 3 health. It hits the right. And the other one on the right is 3 health. Does it go? Does it have a chance to go to the left?
Yep, it will.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say that it goes from left to right or right to left.
So
Let's say
basically,
if you have the 3 minions, you kill the one in the middle, and it goes to the right, which kills it. It will then kill the last remaining one. Well, not really kill, but it will hit 3 damage to the last remaining one because it
so
would become its neighbor.
so I'm thinking about this. You know why I'm asking this? Because some of the minions will stay on the board even if it's dead with the because of the battle cry. So it's not like what do you call this sequential. So would it be sequential? Or would be this at the same time? Because if it's sequential, and the minion stays on the board while the battle cry is being activated, because it's not sequential, then it would not go to the left.
When I'm reading the terms of the battle cry, it actually says you repeat it on one of its neighbors. So it means you're repeating the battle cry of dealing 3 damage. So I'm not quite so sure as well if that's how it would reconcile. But it's something that definitely we should take a look at.
Yeah, we should test that. If I get this, I'll test it, but I won't get it. I won't craft it. It would be because it's just, again, it's a 3. So Enrico has asked if it makes to the right and to the right of the board, will it jump? No, it will not jump. It will not jump to the left side of the board, but it will jump to its left if it dies, right?
Yep.
That's assuming it's sequential, because if it's sequential, the minions would be removed from the board and there would be a board refresh. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm how I understand it with the words repeat.
Yeah. So it's still 3. Next.
It's because of the health. That's the only reason why. It's a legendary. It was an epic. I would say it was more of a 4, but it's legendary. It should be better.
Damn. Torrent. Yeah, I already covered this. I gave this a 3. Right? Again, because of the condition. I don't like the condition, man. It's a flame. It's a flame lance.
Yeah. I would say a 1.
Yeah, you would give it a 1.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna see play.
I'm gonna give this 3. Just because if I'm going to make a full shaman control deck, this would be in it. But I would like the rolling fireball better than this one. Next, totemic reflection. Give a minion +2/+2 if it's a totem summon copy of it. What do you think about this, man?
It's a meh card for me.
It's a 1.
Why?
1.
There is no totemic archetype. There's no totem archetype for shamans that's viable right now. And if you look at the other cards that we have, both in standard as well as the expansion, there's not much support to it. When I'm seeing this card, I remember that the particular Kodo that gives totems whenever you use your hero power.
Yeah, that was
That would have been great.
that was an inspire card.
The Inspire one. That would have been great for that. But as it stands, I don't see it seeing any play except for Arena. So
No.
1.
It's a 1 for me too, because if they build more on the totem archetype, maybe this would work. But at some point they do develop in it, then stop halfway. So it's not really a fully developed totem archetype. They just put parts of it, but not build it all the way. So it doesn't work, man. It's like adding an extra card just for the purpose of having an extra card. So I would like to discover this using my shadow. What's the 3 cost? It's like Shadow Visions. 3 cost.
The 3 cost.
3 cost. Discover a spell and reduce it by 3. I forgot the name.
Yes. I'm checking it right now. So.
But you know what I mean. That card. Maybe this.
Farsight.
Not Farsight.
Haunting Visions.
Haunting Visions. I was thinking of Shadow Visions, but Haunting Visions.
Yeah, Haunting Visions.
Yeah, Haunting Visions. Yeah, Haunted Visions. Haunting Visions.
Hunting.
Haunting Visions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a nice discover. Yeah, but for taunts maybe, right? Remember the taunt totem? Yeah, that would be the best one for this one, right? So yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, no. Next, Vivid Spores. Give your minions death rattle. Resummon this minion. Yes. Yep. I would give this. What's your score for this one?
I would give this as a 4. It's a good card, especially
Oof.
for control as
Yeah.
well, because and maybe even token.
Okay. So imagine this, man. Um, I have the I have the Fist of Raden. Okay. This is going again for control decks. I'm gonna find you. It's now following. Whoa, is that Liam Neeson? Hey, react to all Hearthstone cinematic trailers. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna find you. Are you a bot? Are you a bot? Anyway, okay. So imagine this. Okay, this is the situation I'm telling you. Okay, Fist of Raden. Then put down the Fist of Raden. Then use your Haggadah scheme. Push, clear. Okay, full Haggadah scheme. You get 5 cost minion. Next turn, Rain of Frogs, and then use the Vivid Spores, and yeah, that would make you. That would be your swing turn.
The problem there is Hagatha the Witch actually rotates out.
Oh no, no Haggadah scheme. It rotates out.
Hagatha scheme.
Rotates out too.
Let me double check that. Hagatha scheme. Rise of Shadows. No, it doesn't rotate out. So you can actually use it. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah.
It's so good.
Riku says might be a good aggro stopper when drawn early for the previous card. Okay, so okay, let's move on. What's your score for this one?
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's a 4-2 for me. I like it. It would cross 5. To 5. If I see more good cards for a control, I think they're setting up for a control shaman here, from what I'm seeing now. So it's still a 4. Going to Warlock. Wait, let me see how many cards we have. Okay, we're on the Warlock card, Dark Glare. Okay, let's move on a bit faster. 1 minute per card. Zarrkal?
Sure. Yeah.
After you
So
hear Dark Glare, after your hero takes damage, refresh 2 mana crystal. Go.
It's a 4. It's a free hero tap.
Oh yes, I like it. Also, yeah. Yes, it's a free hero tap. It's potentially you can go use the 2/1 ankle biter and get plus 1 mana extra. I mean, yeah, this could potentially be abused. 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Next. Enhanced Dreadlord. Summon a 5/5 Dreadlord with lifesteal. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, I'm giving this a 4 as well. How about you?
The 8 cost is a bit too high, so I'm giving it a 2, but it's actually a buff to Galakron Warlock. So in that sense, it's great. But on its own, I'd give it a 2.
I'm giving it a 4. You know why? I would put this in my plot twist deck. Oh yes. If plot twist
It's actually
survives,
pretty good. Yep.
right?
The
Betrug or Dalmaster Dorian. If I think Dalmaster Dorian rotates, but Betrug survives. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
with Beltrug.
Oh,
It's good with Beltrug, definitely.
oh yeah, love it. I love this man. Next, again putting it to 4 for me. Really nice. Next, Hand of Gul'dan. After you play or discard this, draw 3 cards.
So this one I would give a 4 as well because it synergizes well with one of the other cards in the Ashes of Outland expansion.
Hmm.
I think it's 5 cost with Rush that you discard your highest cost card. So
Okay.
on a Zoo Warlock deck, that's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's look at that card maybe a bit later. So I'm giving this a 4 because again, draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Man, draw cycle is important in Hearthstone, guys.
And potentially it can be a free
Yeah,
card,
yeah, it could potentially be a free card if you discard it. I mean, there's already an existing card, right? That discards the highest card in your deck and duplicates it.
Yes, you can duplicate it twice too. So the synergy there is really good.
Okay. So Imprisoned Scrap Imp for dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, give all minions. Okay. Um. Huh. Okay. So if you put this down, Zulak. Okay. How about you, man?
Uh, I'd say it's a
Zulak or
one.
Handlock for me. I mean, I
I'd say
can.
it's a one. Because I don't want to put this in a Zulak because it's dead for 2 turns. In a Zulak, you don't want to be aggressive. You want to put boards that you're constantly using to attack or to have some sort of presence.
Mm.
Well, I don't know. I might be wrong,
Yeah.
but right now, it's a one for me. Nah.
Yeah. I mean, you would need another slot for this. I mean, an egg. Ah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And you might buff an egg, the non-rotating eggs. So we're not sure about if the eggs are gonna rotate, Edley. But I think this is good for Zulak because again, when you're using a Zulak, most of the minions either low cost and low on health, and it can be easily removed. But if you buff them with +2/+2, yes. So yeah, I would put this. I would give this a 4 again. 4 out of 5. I mean, how about you? You're giving this a 2?
Yeah, I'd give this a one actually.
A 1.
Yeah.
Zarrkal gives this a 1. I would give this a 4. I like this. I like this. This would replace some of the minions that would be rotating out from my Zulak deck. Okay, let's go. Canrathad Evellock. Your demons cost 1 less. Shuffle Canrathad Prime into your deck. Summon 3 friendly demons that died this game. Huh. Okay, what's your score, man, for this one?
Uh, a three. I'm not pretty happy with the prime that you get because in Galakron Warlock, it's supposedly 1/1. So you
Yeah.
definitely won't use it for Galakron Warlock.
Yeah. I'm giving this a 2. How about you, man?
Three.
2 for me and 3 for Zarrkal. Okay. So let's move on to the next. Kalidan the Breaker. Destroy a minion if drawn this turn. Instead, destroy all minions except this one. I think I already reviewed this. I gave this a I gave this a 4. How about you?
Yeah, it's also a four for me. The potential to destroy all minions except for the breaker is really good, especially if you're being swarmed.
Yeah.
You can definitely see this in any control decks or even a Galakron deck.
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
centered
a
in control.
it's a control deck, man, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. It's basically Outlast -1. What do you think? Zarrkal.
Yep.
Outlast minus left.
Yeah.
Right? It's Outlast minus
Yeah.
left. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
but yeah, it's still a 4 out of 5 for me. 4. Next. Nightshade Matron. Discard your highest cost card. Was we were talking about this a while ago, right?
Yes. So this is the card that I was mentioning
Yeah.
that synergizes really well with the 6 cost draw 3 cards spell earlier. So this one, I'd definitely say hand in hand with 6 cost is a 5 for me.
It's a 3 for me. It's a 5 for you. It's a 3 for me because of its condition. Because I might discard one of my higher cost cards.
Yeah. Well,
So
if you're looking at it on a Zulok archetype,
yeah, Zulak perspective, it's going to be
that's actually the best card you have. It's 4 cost, 5 stats, rush, and then potential of getting 3 card draw.
But
with
what
the
about
synergy.
what about your Sea Giant?
At that point, I don't think you'll be playing Sea Giant anymore because
Right.
you're losing Scarab Egg you're using a lot of the tokens with the rotation.
Yeah.
So it might depend. You'd have to wade in. Would you want to get your sea giants in, or would you rather have the 3 draw without having to hero tap and a 5/5 with rush synergy?
Okay. So yeah, I understand that the point of view. But okay. So that's 5 for you. I still give it a 3 because again the condition. I mean, if you discard that specific card that you need, yeah, probably 4. The best one is a 4 because of the rush and the stats. Yeah, 4 cost 5/5. Yeah, 4. Really good card, but not too good for me. Next, Shadow Council. Replace your hand with random demons. 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's a 1 for
So
yeah. How about you?
it's a 1 for me as well. I don't see this seeing play in standard, but in arena might be.
Yeah, it's a 1 for me. Arena probably I will play this. Okay, 1. Dark Portal, draw minion. If you have at least 8 cards in hand, it costs 5 less.
Now this is great actually for hand locks.
Yeah, you would need Valdris with this one. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have Valdez, you'll have all the draw cards, and then you have the big minions. Probably an Alexstrasza's or Dragon Queen Alexstrasza's as well. So it helps with the discount definitely. So this one I would say it's a 3 because you won't really be slotting this in as an automatic in most decks.
It's a 4 for me, man. Oh yes, it's a 4. 4 to 5. I mean, I would put this in my Alexstrasza, Nether Breath, Soulfire deck. Yes. Imagine, right? 4/4. That's a total of 16, right? So, why? Because you might have a chance to draw out your Alexstrasza. There's a chance, right? Your Alexstrasza would be. Oh no, it would be just Nether Breath, Soulfire. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nether Breath, Soulfire. Because wait. 5 less, so that's
For
going to
OTK, yeah, that's
four,
Nether Breath, and
2 Soulfires, right? So
two
that's 6. That's
Soulfires.
6 mana. Yeah, that's total. A total of 10 mana for OTK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Malagos Warlock, you can definitely see this.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. I will give this a 4. Next. Okay, where are we? Okay, here we go. I will give this a 4. How about you?
Yep, I gave it a 3.
3. Okay. Next.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next card. Unstable Fellbolt. Deal 3 damage to an enemy minion and a random friendly one.
It's a 1.
What? Why would you? Okay, maybe you would do that for the 1/1, the 2/1/1s from the
From
Galakron.
Galakron.
Yeah,
But still,
it's still a 1. I don't like it.
know.
I don't like it. Maybe it can replace Mortal Coil, but no. I would choose Cycle over this one.
Yeah, I'd play a different spell over this one.
It's a 1, man. Next, Blade Storm. Deal it go. So we're in warrior cards now. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Repeat until 1 dies.
Uh,
Uh, I would go well into Control Warrior, so it's a 4 for me.
I'm not so sure because I'd put it as a 2
Hmm.
because at any point in a board, you're only killing the lowest minion, the lowest health minion there.
It's a replacement for Warpath, right?
Yeah, but you're only killing just 1 or 2 at most. It's not
Mm.
something that I would be playing for 3 cost.
Yeah, I like this. Imagine getting a whole board full of 8/8s from a Galakron Shaman. Yeah, they would all die. I can also synergize this with Plague of Wrath. Yeah, would you put this instead of Whirlwind?
I'd still keep Whirlwind because you still have the plague of what's it? Warrior spell.
Plague of Wrath. Plague of
Plague of
Wrath.
Wrath. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that combo would still subsist, but this one would see play in singleton decks.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like this. It's a 4 for me. Next. Blood Boil Brute. Rush costs 1 less for each damage minion. Huh. Arena. How about you? What's your score?
Actually, this one's pretty good.
Ah, wait. Skipper.
'Cause if you, yeah, you have Skipper, you have Scion.
Scion
and
of
you have
Ruin.
Disaster. Yep.
Skipper.
So
Skipper is going to be 1 cost. Sign of Ruin is going to be 4 cost. So that's going to be 5. And if you damage them all, you will have -4.
potentially you can have it at 0, depending on the board of your opponent.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah. Okay.
each damage minion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a 5 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because of that specific. This is like basically your corridor creeper, man.
yep, it's like a corridor creeper. Correct.
But it has rush, and it's
Yeah,
a six.
sure.
It's a 6/8. That's a corridor creeper right there, man. Yes, I like it.
So I'd put it as a 5 as well.
It's a 5. Thank you for enlightening us, Zarrkal, for that. Bone
No
Chewer, Bone Chewer Raider. If there is a damage minion, gain +1/+1 and rush. Yes,
Again,
yes.
this one I'd put as a 5.
Yeah, that's a 5. Yes, yes, because that's a 4/4/3 cost. I mean,
With
um, i-
rush.
if you remember, the 4/4 with rush, that's a 3 cost. That's only specific for the Paladin, but the condition is there must be a mech. Okay,
Oh yes, yes.
but for this one, okay, easy. This is easy to make happen. So it's a 5 for me as well. Yeah, nice. Bulwark of Azeroth. Okay, this is again 5 because this would potentiate a control warrior deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is also a 5 for me.
My God.
Control Warrior and Singleton decks would definitely run this.
My God. 5 again. Prepare for 1.5 hour matches. Okay. Next, Corsair Cash. Draw a weapon, give it +1/+1. So you would have this one. I like it.
Your
It-
Bulwark will now be a 2/5.
Yes,
to duel it.
I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, sure.
Not only that,
Yeah.
for aggro pirate warriors, it's a tutor. Automatically, you can get
Yeah.
your Ankar
Yeah.
on turn 3.
You would get an Ankar, and that would be the Ankar is 3 to right now. It will become 4/3, right?
So this card is a 5 as well for me because
Yeah.
it slots in really well with most of the packages that we have, either the pirate control, but I don't think it'll see play in a Galakron warrior deck.
Yeah, I would see this in a control deck as well. Yeah, imagine a 2/5 weapon. I mean, you can also put this in an aggro position, man. Imagine you would have a 2/5, right? A 2/5, and then you buff it up with the upgrade. It becomes a 3/6. Hey, this Carnage 9 says this would invoke. Also, they have. Also, hey guys, hey Carnage, welcome to the stream, man.
Hey,
And
Carnage, nice for you to drop by.
thank you, man. Okay, so okay. Imprisoned Ganarg. Dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, equip a 3/2x. 1 mana 2/2. Power creep.
So
It's a power
this
creep.
particular card,
Yeah.
I really like.
Yeah, I like it.
For control warriors, because it gives you a weapon, a 3/2 axe. I mean, with a 2/2 body,
Yeah.
that's actually really great.
If you remember, there's already a 2/2 1 cost, right? The Battle Master, if I remember correctly. But I remember it's a 1 cost 2/2. I see a lot of them in the Highlander Hunter decks, but again, it's a power creep for that card, and also the Fiery War Axe is a staple ever since for the previous warrior decks. but not necessarily this year because this year I've rarely seen it, right?
Yeah.
In the previous expansions, it's a staple, so I would run this. What's your score for this one?
My score for this one would be a 3.
3.
Because it's dormant. I mean, that's the only reason why
Yeah.
uh, it has that's that score. But it's one of the best dormant cards out there for this expansion.
I like it. I like it. I would give this a 4, man. Next, Kargath Blade Fist. Shuffle Kargath Prime into your deck. What Kargath Prime does is whenever this attacks and kills a minion, gains.
Yeah, 10 armor every time it attacks, and it has rush.
Okay.
It's a 10-10.
Okay. Yeah. Control Warrior, guys. 5.
Yep.
5 out of 5. How about you?
Yep, this is a 5 as well, especially for control warriors.
Yep, 5 out of 5, man. Scrap Golem. Gain armor equal to this minion's attack. Oh, Armageddillo.
Yep.
Right?
Now, this is for the taunt package for warriors, but as we've noticed, it's not still refined in the meta.
Yeah.
So this particular archetype is probably at tier 3, tier 2 at best. And you're actually losing Dr. Doom with your rotation, so you don't get the rush
Yeah.
for mechs. So,
I would-
and you lose a lot of magnetized mechs as well.
And no Ziliax, so if you magnetize with Ziliax, that would give you 7 damage.
7.
Yeah, and
with 7 heal, 7 armor.
yeah,
I would even say 14 heal
yeah.
with attack in the. But I'd say this is the 2. But
It's
in wild, it would probably be better.
yeah. I think it's a 3 for me. It would leave it 2 for you.
Yep. it's a
So
2.
2, it would be a 3 for me. I like it because it would definitely go. It's like it's like a powered down apple. I forgot, apple bearer.
Rotten apple.
Apple bomb. Apple bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rotten apple bomb. Yeah.
Rotten apple bomb. Carnage. There has been a death rattle before, right? Remember the Direhorn? The 5
The
cost
3/6.
3/6 Direhorn. That was yeah. We missed that card also, but yeah. But now this year they're getting death rattles now, so it's really nice. Sword and Board. Deal 2 damage to a minion, gain 2 armor. No,
This is a 1. This
1.
is a meh card.
That's a 1. Yeah, that's like
Nobody's gonna be playing it.
create a card and then throw it in the trash. Okay, War Mall Challenger. Choose an enemy minion, battle it to the death.
I want this card to work, but I don't think it's gonna work at all.
There's no hand buff for Warrior, so
there's if it was taunt, then you could have buffed it, but none. The only way it's gonna work is just for
No. It's a 1 from.
tokens.
It's
Yeah.
gonna work against. It's gonna work against Zoo next, but yeah, no. I give it 2.
Yeah.
I give it 2.
I'd
2.
give it a 1. I don't see it working just yet.
I give it a 2 just because it's good for control
Oh,
early game. 3. Yeah, I give it 3.
You know what?
For Mercy.
I thought of a combo.
Yeah.
The Raging Berserker.
Oh yeah, that's right. But
So-
it dies.
No, you don't attack it. You use it while you have that on board, and you choose an enemy minion. You're actually buffing your berserker with multiple attacks from Warmal Challenger because of the damage, right?
It's battle to the death. It would die first.
Warrior.
Wait. If it's 2/4, right? Attack 1, so it's going to become 1/8.
No,
Attack.
sorry, there you go. Frothing Berserker. Sorry.
Frothing Berserker. Yeah, I remember. That's
Yeah.
wait.
Because
So-
of that combo, I would now maybe put it as a 3 because of the potential. If you have Frothing Berserker on the board,
Wait. That's
and then you
2/4.
play Warmal Challenger.
Wait. Let's count. So that's Frothing Berserker 2-4, right? 2-4,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets attacked. That's going to become 1-8. Then it's going to be 4-4. Okay, it's gonna, yeah, the Frothing Berserker is gonna survive, but it's gonna be buffed. It's gonna be buffed to 8. 8-1. 8-2. 8-2. Am I right? Okay. So I think Zarrkal needs to attend to daddy duties. Let's move on to the next card. Alar. Alar, Death Rattle. Summon a 0/3 Ashes of Alar that resurrects this minion on your next turn. There you go. Oh, nice. This is a nice card, right? Ashes
All
of
right.
Alar.
All right. Sorry about
So,
that.
yeah, it's okay. Daddy duties, man. Next.
Yeah.
Ashes of Alar is basically your old Phoenix card. But yeah, I think this is the Rise of the Phoenix card, right?
Yeah. So for this one, this is a meh. This is like a 2 for me, or maybe
Um,
even a 1.
I no, I get this, man. I like this.
Sorry about it.
I like this because it can be used for um oh yeah, I like this. It can be used for priest, man. This is a priest card. Priest card. Grave rune.
Yeah, but summon 0/3. I don't. I don't think that's
Oh,
gonna survive.
but wait, but you have 2/7/3s again with the grave rune. Yeah, I like it. It's a 4 for me. How about you? What's your score?
It's a 2 for me.
It's a 2.
I
Okay.
don't see people gonna be slotting it in, even in Highlander decks.
Yeah, it's a must remove. The 0/3 is a must remove. It's like a discount Doomsayer. Next, it's going to be a 4 for me.
The
Next,
white one.
Blistering Rot. At the end of your turn, summon Rot with stats equal to this one.
Alright, for Blistering Rot, I think it's a 1. It's more of an arena card
Yeah,
than anything.
it's an arena. It looks like an echoing ooze, right? Next, Bone Chewer Brawler. Whenever this minion takes damage, gain +2 attack.
Again, it's an arena card.
Arena card again. Yeah, we're not gonna move on.
It's a 1.
It's a 1 again. Let's move on to the next card. Bone Chewer Vanguard.
Arena card.
Yeah, arena card
still,
again.
still a 1 for me.
1. I wouldn't include this, man. Next, Burrowing Scorpid. Deal 2 damage if that heals a target, gains stealth. What?
Arena card.
Oh, okay. The battle cry damage is too low. Yeah, it's really. Yeah, arena card again. 1. Yung sa akin kasi tulog na eh.
Yeah.
Haha. Okay, next. Anyway, next. Discuss Wanderer. Summon a 9/1 Inquisitor. I like the stats. Pwede, yeah. Yeah.
I'd say maybe a 2. I don't know, cause
Yeah, no.
it's a 9/1 Inquisitor. 9/1. They're so easy to take care of. But again, it's more of an arena card than it.
Arena card. I give this a 2. Ikaw.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 2 as well.
Next. Dragon Moss Sky Stalker. Summon a 3/4 drag. Naman. Meh. How about you?
It's a 1. I'd still use the Dragon Rush with
Yeah.
Divine Shield.
5/3 pa rin, no? Evasive
Yeah.
Feywing. Next. Ethereal Og Merchant. Deal 1 damage to the minion, give it +1. Huh.
So,
I can see
for
this.
the Og Merchants?
Yeah. Yes. I can see this now. This is a
Mm,
this is a face warrior card.
Yeah, correct. You're correct with that, but I would use the other
Yeah.
Og Merchant rather than the ethereal one. So
You,
for that,
do you remember that card? That the 2/3. If this card is damaged, give it spell
yep.
damage +2. So it's going to be spell damage +3, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, I would see this in one deck. In one deck.
Yeah.
But I'll give this a 3 because I would see this in one deck.
I'd give it a 2.
I can still use this in one deck, yeah. Aggro face hunter, yeah. Felfin Navigator, give your other Murlocs +1/+1. Battlecry.
So this actually works well with your Murloc.
Murloc package for Paladin.
The one with Dormant.
Yeah. Oh, ano.
Yeah. So as soon as it comes out of dormancy, you'll have 3 Murlocs that you can buff for +1/+1.
+1/+1.
It's actually pretty good.
It also works with the Murloc Prime, right?
Yeah.
But it's Battlecry, so it's a 4/4. The stats, yeah, for a Murloc, the stats are good. So I give this a 5 for me. I like the Murloc package. For that specific Murloc. How about you?
I'd give it a 4 because I'm already envisioning the Murloc Paladin with that quest that gives +1/+1. So in a good scenario, you can actually have 4 Murlocs with +2/+2.
Yeah. Yeah, if you since there's no more prismatic lens, I would include the one side quest in which you would have to summon 5.
Yeah.
And then you would make this your last card and you would have +1/+1 and +2/+2. Yeah, works. Next. Frozen Shadow Reaver, freeze an enemy. Oh, I like this.
This is a definite 4.
Yeah, this is a 4. This is a 4 because there's a 6 cost 5/5 freeze. This is a better stat. This is better stats because a 3 cost 4/3. Better stats.
Any control deck would want to have this, or a singleton deck even.
Yeah, this is nice. I would give this 4 for me. How about you?
Yep. Also a 4.
Next, Guardian Og Merchant. Deal 1 damage to minion, give it Divine Shield. This is the one you're talking about?
Yep. This one is something I would put on a warrior deck.
Wouldn't this go well with this?
Actually, in any
This one.
in any deck, yeah.
This would go well with this one. Right? Turn 8. Turn 8 have a 6/10 with taunt.
True.
Right?
But then
6/9.
that's too slow. That's too slow.
But you would need those two there. I would have better cards or better cards for that
No.
slot.
If you're looking at it in tempo wise,
Yeah.
it's surviving any trade with your minion because of the Divine Shield. So I see this being used in a lot of decks. I would give it a 4 or even a 5.
4 for that.
Yeah, because of the versatility.
So it's a 4. I would give this a 3. I like the Divine Shield. Yeah, but I would not. Yeah, it's an arena card for me. Next, Imprisoned Vile Fiend. Dormant for 2 turns. Rush. Huh? You would need to
The
attack.
stats are great.
No,
Yeah,
no.
the stats are great, but
I'd rather have some immediate attack cards. Maybe if it had charge, please make it work for me. It would be a 5, but now it's a 1. How about you?
I don't see this card being played anywhere in standard, so I'd give it as a 1.
So 1, man. Infectious Sporling. After this damage a minion, turn it into its pistol. Ooh, yes. I would love this, man. This is basically a devolve or a plague of murlocs, but you would know what you would get, right?
Yeah.
This is a 5. It's
Uh,
like it's Vile Spine, but you're not removing the card. You're
yeah.
removing the whole value of that card. How about you? I think he froze. What's your score for this one?
For this one, I'd give it a 3.
Oh, so
A 3
Zarrkal
so
is
far,
giving
yeah.
this a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like this card. Kel'Thas. Kel'Thas. It hasn't been used much in the different decks. It was only been used for me for OTK Shaman, Druid, Quest Druid, and Mage.
Yeah.
It's a 3 for me.
It's a 3 as well. I can see it working in an OTK Malgus Druid.
Oh, right? You see? Can only be used in those decks. Okay, Magtheridon, 4 mana, 12/12. Summon 3/1/3 enemy warders. When they die, destroy all minions and awaken. Huh?
I I want this card to work, just for memes.
Wait.
But as it is, it's so hard to actually make it work.
Wait,
So
wait, wait. Yes, I will make this work. You know why? How? You know how?
yeah, I have several decks in mind actually that
You
would make it work.
this
So Warlock is one.
this one.
Uh,
Hello.
sorry, I don't see it yet on
That's
the
it's
screen.
Blade Storm. That
Blades Arm. Yeah, for
oh
warriors. Yeah,
oh yes.
the one that we were mentioning. Yeah,
This would be a turn 7, 12/12. 7 mana, 12/12. Right?
Yep. Correct.
What's your score for this one?
Uh, it's a 2. Because the condition is just so difficult to be able to make it work. And if you're gonna do it in one turn, that means you're playing it on turn 6, turn 7, turn 8, maybe.
Yeah. I would give this a
Like,
4.
yeah.
For you, you're giving it a 2?
Yeah, it's like in Shaman, it's a 4 cost that deals 3 damage to 1 if you're holding a dragon into adjacent, correct?
Yes.
So it's a turn 8.
Turn 8.
For Priest, it's also a turn 8 if you have both breath.
Okay.
So it's a bit late game.
How about you put this down on turn 4 and you have a removal on turn 5?
Well, that's the best case scenario that we would have. But
Take
people would find a way to try and either take out the warders or polymorph it, hex it.
I have a
Who
question.
knows?
I have a question for you. If you poof the warders, are they considered dead?
They're not.
So
They
this
just
is
disappear.
this is
Yeah.
going to be a card that's going to fill up the space.
Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody uses the Magtheridon now and someone's 3/1/3s, and then leaves it there, I'm gonna use the poof. Anyway, it's still a 3 for me, a 4 for me, 2 for Zarrkal.
Yeah. 2 for me. Until somebody figures out another way to make it work consistently.
Maiev Shadow Song. Choose a minion, goes dormant for 2 turns.
5.
Yes, it's a 5, man.
It's the new Ziliax.
Yes, it's a yeah. No, no,
Everybody's
no,
gonna be using
no.
that
It's
in their
it's
deck.
it's not. Nobody can replace Ziliax, man. So don't do that. Don't open the grieving
Old
wounds.
wounds.
Yeah. Maiev Shadow Song is basically a better Black Knight for me. I'm seeing a Black Knight. Yeah, what are the reasons why you would make a minion dormant for 2 turns? Again, Kalek Goss, Big Van Cleef, a Winged Guardian. I like it. It's a 5 out of 5 for me.
And for most decks that are temple, playing this on any taunt or any card, imagine that's 2 turns that they can't do anything. And then once the dormant is out of effect,
Yeah.
they cannot even attack because they have summoning sickness.
Okay. Let's move faster. Okay, we're running out of time. Okay, where's the next card? Wait. Next card is Moarg Artificer. Okay, this is a all minions take double damage from spells. 3. How about you?
Yeah. Go.
Hello? Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
I would use this with the 5 cost spell that gives you extra spells from mage. It's still a 3 for me.
This card is a 3 as well for me. It actually slots in perfectly for rogues with backstab. That means it's 4 damage backstab, and you have a good cost with 2 attack and 4 health. And with most rogue decks, the 2 cost minions is actually the hardest slot to fill in.
Okay, so let's move on to the next card. Overconfident Orc. While at full health, this has 2 attack.
Now this
No.
is a 4. For me, it's a 4.
I wouldn't put this in my. Oh wait, it has taunt. Yeah, it's
It
a
has
4.
taunt.
It's a 4. It's a
It's
4.
a 4.
If it didn't have taunt, it would be a meh for me. But since it has taunt, it would be 4. Yeah. I mean, imagine putting a inner fire with this one. Oh my. Next, Replicatotron. Replicatotron. At the end of your turn, transform a neighbor into a copy of this. Huh?
It's a mech card for me because
It's a
we
1.
use all our magnetized mechs.
It's a 1 for me, man. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a 1. Yeah.
Rocket Og Merchant. Deal 1 damage to a minion and give it rush. Yes.
Yeah. It's a 4.
It's a 4, man. I like it. Next, Rusted Strider. Taunt, Rush, Battlecry, gain +4 attack this turn. Yes. Yes.
This is really good, but
Yeah.
I see it more in arena than standard.
I like it. You know, it's a better 2/5. It's a better militia commander.
Yeah, I agree. But then you'll be stuck with a 5 cost card that has 1 attack and whatever's left once is health.
Well,
That's
yeah.
a problem.
Yeah, so okay, let's put this at 4. Next, Rustworn Cultist. Give your other minions Death Rattle summon 1/1 demon. Huh.
Well, this is good for tokens.
Yeah, I think it's good for tokens. You're right.
I see it in even Treant Druids.
Yeah,
Anything
Druid.
Shaman, you know?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Trent Druid, Overload Shaman. Yeah, a 4. Yeah.
Yep.
Next, Rustworn Initiate. Summon a 1/1 Imcaster with spell damage +1.
It's meh for me.
Meh.
It's a 1.
1. Next, Scavenging Shivara. Deal 6 damage on random spit. 6 cost?
Yeah.
No,
3 life.
No.
2.
It's a 1 for me. For you, it's a 2.
Yeah.
It's a meh. Scrapyard Colossus. Summon a 7/7 Fellcrack Colossus with Taunt. Taunt, Death Rattle.
It's
10
it's
mana?
an arena card.
10 mana?
Too expensive.
1.
Yeah, it's a 1, and it's just a buff to mages, definitely.
Yeah.
You know.
Whenever this minion... Okay, next, Soulbound Ashtongue. Whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that amount to your hero.
1.
Why? Why? Next, Supreme Abyssal. Can't attack heroes.
1.
Wait. Wasn't there a minion that gives you a... that makes you summon a demon?
Yeah, that's Demon Hunter, I think, at the end of the turn.
Yeah, I think it's a 3 for me. I think I can make this work. Yeah.
You need to put silence in it.
Yeah, I can make this work. Next. Terran Gorfiend. Destroy all friendly minions or summon them with 1/1. Yeah, I was thinking about this one. Since I've seen some of the other cards, this is a 5 for me. How about
It's
you?
a 5 for me, especially for Zoo Warlock. I actually have a Zoo Warlock deck that revolves around this particular mechanic.
Yeah, I think it's a 5 too. Okay. Wait. Terror Guard SKP. Summon 3/1/1 huntresses for your opponent. I think we already have one like this. It's a 4 cost. 4 cost.
It was like a 2/6 taunt for warrior that summons 1/1
Yeah, that's a
three one
sentry,
ones
right?
per beast.
Sentry.
Yeah, that was I recall that.
But there's already a 4 cost 3/9 that summons 1 cost minions for your opponent. I think this is better. I like it. You know why? I wait. Yeah, it ruins the Deadpool. For one, ruins the Deadpool. I think it's a 4. Plus,
It's a good tech card, I'd say. Probably 3 for me if we're gonna be teching against Red Priest.
and also imagine that, man. Again, 3. It's basically a 3/4, right?
Yeah.
It's a 3/4 because you subtract the 1/1 huntresses to you. So that's I think it's a 4 for me. How about the next one? Waste Warden. Deal 3 damage to a minion and all others of the same minion type.
So the tribes: anti-Murloc, anti-Demon, anti-Beast.
Is this a control must have?
Yeah. I would say this is a 4, maybe. Depends on how well they're gonna be using it or utilizing it against as a tech card.
At best, it's a 3 for me. It's not. How about you're giving it a 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
a
it's just it might change definitely because the cost is still too expensive.
yeah. It's no. I think it's a 3 for me. The reason why, because not a lot of decks just go specific, right, to that specific
Yeah.
minion type, like Murloc, mech, all mechs. Imagine the rogue, man. There's no specific minion type for that deck. So again, across the board, from all the decks, we're gonna have to summarize Zarrkal, and maybe we'll do another show for the specific decks.
Sure.
And what do you think? What is your fearless forecast for the card that's going to be dominating
The
the
card,
the class that's going to be dominating
the
the
class.
yeah.
Uh, I think Demon Hunter definitely. Demon Hunter is gonna be a force to reckon with. All the tools that it has, and I see 3 archetypes already for Demon Hunters. That would be Highlander, Zulak, and Midrange. Sorry, not
Mm,
Zulak. I mean Aggro and Midrange.
okay. So me, I think yeah, it would still be rogue for me and warrior, considering the average of all the ratings that we have given. Most of the cards that have been given a 5 or a 4 on average would be warrior and rogue.
And rogues, yeah, rogues still. I don't think we'll be able to topple rogue as a top tier class.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thank you again to Zarrkal for giving us the time. We are here, 2 dads, 1 stream on the card review, and
And thank you, ExcelSor, for having me. Had a great time, and
yeah,
looking forward to more collaborations with you.
yes, we're going to do. Maybe when we get the time, even though we're working at home, we're still busy.
I
Yeah.
know.
I think it's harder for me to work at home than working outside. But it's because
Too
of
many distractions.
it's too many distractions, the non delineation of work and home mode. You know,
Yeah.
like yeah, it's just but I digress. Don't forget to buy, guys, the Ashes of Outland expansion. I have already been provided by hey Mackie Mabs. There's no raffle now. There's going to be a raffle on April 6th. We're gonna have be having a game show for the April 6th Ashes of Outland trivia game show for our participants. Hopefully, you guys are going to be there for that stream. It's going to be a mega bundle giveaway, not necessarily give a mega bundle contest. Because if it's a giveaway, you don't have to do anything. You have to work for this one, guys. This is 90 packs. And also, thank you for AKG Games for giving me the the mega bundle for the video contest that we're going to be seeing. And also, thank you to Player One, Channel 8 Games, Hardware Sugar, and Razer for the Razer emote and Razer Keo for the streaming package. And also, Zarrkal, for your time, we appreciate your insight and also inputs for all those cards. Being one of the pioneer players or veteran players for Hearthstone, that goes in the background, like myself. I don't play competitively as much. We go more on the tournaments creation pathway. Also, don't forget, guys, you can also join the HSPH Alamat Cup if you're in the Philippines, and also join the Mogul tournaments from the Challenge Game Sub that we are creating every day for you guys, or every week for you guys. So that's it again. Don't forget to purchase your pre-purchase if you can, or also join the raffle on Facebook.com/ExcelSorPH and Twitch.tv/ExcelSorPH and Twitter.com/ExcelSorPH. How about you, man? Any shoutouts for Zarrkal?
So just thank you again, ExcelSor, for having me, and invite you also to the HSPH Alamat Cup series that we'll be having. So tune in for announcements regarding that. And thank you guys for listening to our inputs and to our review. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you again, Zarrkal. So that's it, guys. We're gonna be streaming this again on the HSPH as a restream on the Facebook. But then again, thank you guys for watching. That's it. See you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye.
promo. Walang promo ngayon. Sino man? Hi guys, welcome to the stream. This is the card review by ExcelSor. Yung promo sa ano pa yan? Tagal pa yan. Sa April 6 pa yan. We're gonna have a game show. Mag-aaral kayo ng Ashes of Outland. No? So, kung sino man ang nanalo doon, alam na. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Check ko lang kung maayos yung ating audio, no? Sa live tayo, diba? Yan. Yeah! Okay. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are here for the card review. I'm ExcelSor PH. Oh, welcome to the stream. Maki Maps, no? May promo tayo. Tama. Tama, may promo tayo. So, again, I have here our special guests. Yan po, si, Zarrkal. Yan. Zarrkal, introduce yourself, no?
Hi, I'm Zarrkal. I'm a long-time Hearthstone player. I'm also part of the HSPH Alamat series, wherein we're doing tournaments, local tournaments, for the purposes of enhancing the local players' competition. But unfortunately, with the ongoing quarantine, we had to put that on hold. But watch out, we'll be doing something pretty soon.
Yan, okay. So, what expansion have you started playing, no, Zarrkal? Most of the questions talaga tatanong namin. Anong expansion ka nag-start?
Actually, nag-start from the very beginning.
Beta.
I didn't start with beta. I started with the release from classic.
Classic.
But I think I stopped for one expansion, but then I got back to it. Hearthstone has been there ever since.
Okay, that's good. Oy, I'm following daw sabi, pero actually hindi. So, are you a big fan of CCGs before then, or talagang is this your entry level CCG?
Oh, I started way back when I was in high school, or even probably grade school with Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, yeah.
Yeah, that has always been the starting CCG for me.
What expansion did you start for MTG?
Second ed.
Ako
ganun nakatagal.
Parang second ed din ako, tapos to Mirage, 'di ba, after nun?
Yeah, Mirage was after, yeah.
Oh, yun. Doon din ako nag-start. So, that's the time I also started. Ay nga pala, international stream nga pala tayo. Anyway, so so that's the time I started also. I remember the building worms decks. So, afterwards, Yu-Gi-Oh! If you remember, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, but I did get into that. Actually, the next TCG that I got into was actually the Warcraft trading card game.
Oh, yeah. The real one, for some people already are posting pics that some of the art was related to the ones in the Hearthstone, no?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's their own art as well. So thank you to we have just a random visitor. Thank you for following. Sorry, it wasn't working a while ago. Yeah, but it worked here. This dude. So, okay. So we're gonna do a card review right now. We're gonna start. I'm gonna put one more camera source again for the points, so that you guys can see how many points that you're going to put. But wait a bit. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start with the Font of Power. Okay, Font of Power. Ready ka na ba? Are you ready, Zarrkal?
Yeah.
Okay, but before we start, the mechanics goes like this, no? So what you have to do is rate it according to the score of 5 being meta changing, 1 being meh being you're not gonna be using it anytime soon, no? So again, 5 to meh. And if you have any other comments regarding the card or where you can use it, that would be also a good addition to your comments as well, Zarrkal.
Yeah,
and also
sure.
for the other players or other viewers also, you can also give your comments as well if you want. And of course, we'd appreciate it. We're going to be reading as well your comments and putting it into our discussion. So feel free to include your comments. Okay, so you can go now, Zarrkal. You start with the Font of Power. What do you think about it, man?
Yeah, okay, so for the font of power, I would definitely give it a solid 3. It could be a 4 depending if the no minion mage deck list would actually be top tier.
So it's solid 3. So what again? What would you? What deck would you use it in?
It's going to be the no minion mage deck. I've seen a couple of them being played during the advanced play with the streamers, and it's been actually doing really well.
Okay, so no minion mage deck. Okay, so that's
Yes.
nice. Anyway, I'm looking at the card right now. I'm looking at it. Discover mage minion. If your deck has no minions, keep all 3. Yeah, it would work. I mean, some of the conditions before have used this, and if you have enough, how do you say this? If you have enough spells in the mage deck, especially since a lot of cards are going to be removed, um, I'm seeing there's not going to be a lot of cards that will be in your deck that will be usable from this current year. So
Yes.
what do you think will be the, how do you say this? What would be the best card that would be the best spells that would be not be included in this spell specific deck?
The best spells not to be included. Is that
Yes.
correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's difficult because you have to weigh in that if you're not using any kind of minions in your deck, then you'd be doing a sort of control
Yeah.
deck. Then that means everything from the freeze spells to the AOE spells has to be in there. But most likely, I would say the cheaper one damage AOE spells would be cut definitely in this no minion mage deck.
Yeah, I agree as well. It would be also it would take us so much. I mean, around. I think we're going to lose around 400 cards. So 400 cards, but some of them would spell. No, a lot of cards are going to be removed. So I'm gonna have to review on that for future casting events. But
Yeah,
looking at
it's
this,
gonna take a while.
this is going to be a probably a 3, solid 3, because it only works in one deck,
Yeah.
right? So and it would not work in a singleton deck. I tell you, right?
Oh,
Not enough cards. But um, let's say if you put it in a singleton deck and you know that there are no minions in your deck anymore, then this could work, right?
yeah, I think that would be great if you discover it on a situational basis
That's right.
from another spell, but not necessarily that you would put it in your singleton deck. So
Yeah.
that one I would highly discourage.
Okay. So let's move on to the next card. So that's the 3 for us, both. Okay. Let's move on to the next card. This is the Imprisoned Observer. It's a mage card. It's a demon, dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. What do you think about this, man?
All right, so you mentioned singleton deck, and I think this one would be perfect for it, considering that a Highlander singleton deck for mages is kind of a bit slow. So playing this on turn 3 to be able to clear any small minions at turn 5 would be great. So this one could be plugged in, but I would say it's still a solid 2 for me.
Um, hmm. For me, I think this would be a good card for me instead of Doomsayer. What do you think?
Um, Actually, Doomsayer is for your first 3 turns,
Yeah.
whereas this one would be on
Turn
your
5.
fifth turn.
Yeah, turn
Yeah,
5, right?
so
Would
that means
you
there'll be
use
heavier
this?
minions on board. So that's the drawback for that. So it could work, but then we'll have to wait for the meta to define for it to be actually worthwhile.
Okay. So, my score would for this would be still be a 3. I would this would be a good card to include in your deck for me, for a singleton deck. For you, it's what's your score?
I said 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. So 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next card. Incanter's Flow. Okay, reduce the cost of spells in your deck by 1. Oh. Okay, what do you think about this, man?
This is a definitely 4. It's a big 4 for me.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. This is
This
a
one
delicious
could
deck. This is a delicious card, man. Because yeah, oh, that's a.
And it
It's
works everywhere.
yeah, it works everywhere.
Whatever deck you're using.
This is a 5 for me, man. I mean, yeah, this is a dirty card. It's a 5 because yeah, you would likely include this. Imagine you have one cost cards that will cost 0. So it's like it's basically it's Stargazer, it's Pocket Galaxy for spells.
Yeah.
But but not specifically for making them one cost, but discounting them by 1.
Yes.
So it's like Emperor Tower Sun, but for decks and spells.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a 5 for me. I would include this in every deck. It would be like, oh no, he used it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, Netherwind Portal. It's a mage deck again. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a random 4-cost minion.
Alright, so this one would be a 4 again for me, because who wouldn't want to have a free 4-cost minion after playing a spell by your opponent? So this can actually be a bit stronger in the no minion mage deck.
Yeah, I think it would be included in the no minion mage deck because you're right. It's like you have no minions, then this would be included in the minions that this would give you a minion instead of for your own for your own spell. So it's like a minion generator, as you said. So yeah, what's your score for this one?
This one's a 4.
4. Okay, so let me check. I would give this 2. Yeah, it's 2 to 3, probably a 2 for me. Yeah, it's still a 2. It's very conditional. I mean, it's no counter spell. I would rather put the counter spell than put this one down. So it's a 2 for me. Okay, let's go. Next card. Star Scryer. Death Rattle, draw a spell. 2 cost 3/1. Huh. What do you think about this?
I think this is just a 2 card for me. Because the stats aren't that great, and
Yeah.
it's conditional to being a Death Rattle, but I'm looking at it in the other archetypes that mages usually use. This could be probably okay for singleton decks, but then maybe you'd want to plug something other than Star Scryer, so it's a 2.
Is it 2? Yeah. Huh. Will the 1/1 elemental for missiles will it be removed?
1/1 elemental for missiles.
Arcane Missile.
Arcane missiles, no, that's a basic, or I think a classic.
No.
card.
The 1/1 elemental that gives you Arcane Missile with Death Rattle. So I'm not sure if that's I'm going to remove, but I would rather pick that one instead of this one
Yes.
because this is
Yeah, that would be
vulnerable.
better.
It's vulnerable to ping 1/1. 3/1 doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Draw a spell. It will not, I would not put it at 2, but I would not put it at 1. I can put it at 2. So yeah, I think this would be a good addition because it's a cycle, right?
Yeah.
So basically, if you know which spells you have, you would draw the spells that you need. So it's like Blood Mage Thanos -1. -1 effect. So I'm all for any deck, any card that has cycle, since the Acolyte of Pain has already been removed.
Yeah.
So, but still a 2. It's weak in terms of if you put it at the 3/2, Death Rattle discover a spell, it would not be a power creep, right?
I think it would be more balanced as
Yeah.
3/2 in
Yeah.
terms of being versatility. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like at the same level as Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Correct.
Right, yeah, because it's still 3/2. It has only one ability, so yeah, it's still good. So next, Aldor Attendant. Okay, say reduce the cost of your librams. Librams. What's a libram? Man.
A Libram is actually one of those new Paladin spells.
Okay.
Uh,
So there are new spells for Paladin for Ashes of Outland. Hello? I think you froze, man. You froze.
I did.
Okay, there you go. What are librams again? Librams?
Librams are Paladin spells, Paladin specific spells.
Okay.
So by actually having Aldor Attendant and having two of them in your deck would reduce it by 2 at the very least. And then I believe there's another Paladin card that reduces it additionally by 1. So you can actually reduce all your Librams by 4. If I remember
Ooh.
correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
this one would be a 4 for me,
yeah,
considering if you're gonna go for Libram decks.
yeah. Considering what you said that regarding the the librams, I think this is good because that would be libram specific, right? So if you make that kind of specific deck, that would be good as well. Yeah, that's right. I would give this a 4 as well. Okay. Hello. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So next, let's move on to the next card. Aldor Fruit Seeker. Reduce the cost of your librams by 2. So this is like basically from by 1 to by 2.
Yeah. So I said corrected. So you can actually reduce your Librams by a total of 6 for the rest of the game.
So
If you
yeah.
played both copies of the Truth Seeker and the Attendant.
So this would be around if you just that's a big discount, right?
That's a big
Discount.
Yes.
So
Yes. Especially if you see the one of the higher cost Librams. I don't want to get ahead of us, but basically it says that you heal by 8 and then you summon a minion with, I think, Divine Shield and Taunt.
oh my gosh.
So just imagine you get that at -6, so you'll get it at cost 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, that's a big thing as well because considering that this is permanent, right? And
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be in your
In your
hand,
hand.
or in your deck. So mostly
Yes,
it's within the whole game. Oh.
that's correct. So
Mhm.
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. So it's a 4 for me. I would like to see more. I mean, it's deck specific. So yeah, 4. It's not a 5 because it's not like what you include. A 5 is for me. It's like something that you include in every deck, right? I mean,
Yes.
yeah. I mean,
I agree. It's a deck specific as you mentioned,
mm,
and considering that it is a 5 cost with a huge body of 4 attack and 6 health as a
Yeah.
taunt,
yeah.
with that reduction, perfect 4, definitely.
Yes, it's a 4. Yeah. So let's move on to the next card. Okay, next card would be the Hand of Adal. Give a minion +2/+2. Draw a card. 2 cost. Paladin card. What do you think about this, man?
This is actually a great 2 cost card in terms of tempo. Not only are you giving your 1 cost an additional +2/+2, you're also cycling through with the cost of 2. So this is a strong 4 for me as well. And I'm really excited with the Paladin cards that are being showcased right now.
So that would be a 4 for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, 4. Wait, I'm gonna test something here. Are you checking the stream, man?
Yeah, I am.
Look, okay. Okay, got it. 4. I'm gonna put the 4 and watch something on below you change. 4. Nice. That's an additional feature that we added here. Yeah, it was and again, thank you again to Razer
There.
for sending this over. This is a toy. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna remove those because if you write ExcelSor, it's gonna spell out ExcelSor. EX. Very slowly,
That's pretty cool though.
right? Okay, let's move on to the next card. The Imprisoned Sungill. Dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, summon 2/1/1 more. Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, so I'm a fan of the how do you call this? The Murloc Paladin.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. This is a nice addition. I like this. Yeah. Why not? Because it won't be removed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is two one one Murlocs aside from your own, right? So this is going to be two one one beside him.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, man. I like this a lot because I have used the prismatic lens Murloc Paladin before, but I'm not sure if prismatic lens is still going to be there.
I
So
think that's gonna rotate out,
it's
right?
gonna be rotated out. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be harder to make that
correct.
happen. Four,
So this is a four for you. Okay.
four.
For the Imprisoned Sungil, on its own, I would say it's a two. But I think with the other supplemental cards that the Murloc package would have, this could actually become a three for me. So it all depends on the deck composition. So another way that this could be generated as to a three for me is that Paladin Secret. Oh
Mm.
wait, it was no Paladin Quest, where you summon five minions and
Yeah,
then give everyone plus one.
yeah,
So imagine you play that on your second, and then another minion, and then on your third.
yeah,
This procs as well as another minion. You're actually having a board of multiple Murlocs with
yeah,
that are buffed by plus one. So that one would actually make it three for me.
yeah. I think it's a yeah. It's a four for me because I like Murloc. So so yeah. So it's a two or three for you.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next card. Lady Lia, there you go. Lady Liadrin. Add a copy of each spell you cast on friendly cast characters this game to your hand. So, add a copy of each spell on your friendly characters. So this would work well with the previous card, Hand of Adal, Blessing of
Yes.
Kings. I mean, I remember that card, Steed. If you remember the Steed,
Ah, yes, yes. It's plus
right?
two plus six. That's,
Yeah,
yeah.
that also remembered. If you remember that specific card, that I think it was not Liadrin, right? Was it Liadrin?
Ah,
The that
might.
the I mean some put all the buffs into this 1/1, right? That
Yes.
you use this game.
So,
I think it was Liadrin. Somebody correct
yeah.
us. Correct us if we are wrong. But there
I'm
was
actually opening up my client just to double check that.
but I know there was a like there was a